This is a clue in that I'm the first one in here. I am going to mute myself though to make coffee. Before I do, my other alarm just went off. Did Ruben get that book at the end of this session, or at the end of the last session, or like another session? But we're still in town, so I'll just go. Yeah, I can just go by. Okay. Cuckoo, Kachu. All right, coffee.
Hi.
Hello. How's everyone?
Good.
You know, it's sometimes like herding cats for you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna say it's sometimes herding cats for you guys.
Cat? What?
Oh, Adam and Josh has a Star Wars campaign with me in the morning, and I have a dramatic splitting the party half the time. It's awesome. It's a lot that I need to organize.
Good luck.
But you know what? I'm okay with it, because you guys are gonna die eventually.
Get that.
You know that checks out.
Can you guys catch me up while before we start, just so I can figure out what the hell's going on? I watched up to the end of the encounter and a little bit past that, but I didn't have time to finish the rest. You can just be proximity to my microphone.
Just you.
Hi. Can you catch me up real quick? What's the spark notes? I watched to the end of the encounter and a little bit past that. Oh. Hooray.
And I got my teeth.
Your what?
I forgot my teeth.
Your teeth? Where did you forget them, and where did they go?
They were in someone else's mouth. I had to get them.
Oh, why do they detach?
They're not mine. But they
Why
are
are
mine
you-
now.
Why are you? Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. This is fine.
Don't worry about it.
This is fine. Solus still adores the Leshy.
My favorite part of the whole adventure is I said that during the encounter, and the only person who knew what I said was James's character. But everyone assumes you forget. Apricot is
Oh no, yeah, no. It's a perfectly unreasonable thing to assume that everyone's teeth belongs to them. Sorry, my bad.
no, it belonged to me. I went to got them. Don't worry about it. I got them. They're mine now.
You know, I shouldn't complain. If Connor was here, he would immediately point out the first campaign I ever played with him DMing. I stole teeth.
Yeah,
so.
you stole everyone's fucking teeth.
That's, you know, listen, we can mince words.
Like,
we
literally, I'm just running a
can-
regular fucking D&D campaign. I think I'm like, I'm literally running like a Lost Mines of fucking
fine.
Fandelver, and this
fine.
guy starts like,
Fine.
first fight with the fucking goblins. He's like, can I
No.
take their teeth?
No.
No, I'm sorry, no. It wasn't with the goblins.
It was
when
a
they
person.
fought the...
It was a person in an alley, and
Yeah,
he had
it was
already
a person in
beaten
an alley.
them.
It was a human fucking being. And he's like, can I take his teeth?
They were dead, I think. They were dead or dying. So, you know.
For combat. Only in combat, so I guess
want
this
to
is a
hit
combat
things.
round.
What's a
I want to do the thing, guys. Let's hope I can do the thing.
No. Practice your positioning, you little turtle.
Clank, 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 clank.
Crafting is hard. Crafting is work.
What do you mean it's crafting is work? You just go to the thing.
I mean, I can't make that many things at once right now. It's gonna take some time to make some more.
That's okay.
I have to get really
I have to go
close
look for poison.
I have to get really up close and personal with this voice to the microphone so it gets picked up. I listen back to the stream.
I don't know if I have to go further back or not.
I can hear the balance on everyone's voices on the stream, like listening back, and I'm like, wow, I need to sit up close to the mic more. Like, I'm not using my keyboard most of the time, so maybe I should just push this in so I can be closer to the microphone. But you know, I lost an entire infused reagent because I made the executive decision to start with 16 dexterity and 16 intelligence. You know, just to mitigate some of the... I guess the alchemist that I'm going for is more of a needs dex and intelligence, so it's worth not starting out with max intelligence, in my opinion.
It's okay. I'm a blessed plant. I have 16 con and 18 wisdom. I'm
Okay.
very wise.
I shall protect you.
That well. We saw how all that works out when people try to protect. I got attacked by a dog and I put the old yellow down.
Unfortunately, that increases my AC by 1, increasing my dexterity, which puts the Drakeheart mutagen back down at like a C tier for me, because like originally I was like, oh, this increases my armor class by 2. Not only increases my armor class by 1. It's just kind of like, yeah, well, it's still kind of worth it.
Give it to someone else then.
Yeah. Well, the difference is I think the rest of you, it would, unless, yeah, like, so the way that the calculation works, I believe. So it's 10 plus the item bonus, which is 4 from the Drake heart, so that brings you up to 14. Plus your dexterity mod to a max of 2, so assuming you have 2, that brings you to 16. And then, assuming whatever armor or unarmored you're wearing at the moment, you have proficiency in it, you do get your proficiency bonus. So I think the max you can get from it right now is 18. So if you don't have anything close to 18, yeah, sure, I'll throw a mutagen at you.
My AC is 16.
Yeah, I'll give you. I'll make it. Listen, you put the tree up. I'll force feed you the mutagen. We can make this work.
No. The trick is what happens when I put the seed in the potion.
Oh yeah, you make tree strong. Ironwood tree.
I make living tree. I want to make a waking tree, Adam.
Oh boy. Hi.
No, it's much different in Pathfinder.
The long
I thought
rests are
everyone knew
different
that.
in daily preparations, or am I mixing that up? Because
Oh yeah, no, me whipping out my big old healing spell like that, but it was a costly thing.
despite the name, daily preparations don't always happen as a daily thing, if I recall correctly. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
We are sitting on the wrong mic. I should be back.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, we weren't the problem. It was the stream.
Yeah. So once every 24 hours, you can heal up to your Constitution mod times your level, and prep your spells, focus, etc., etc. You can also, as a downtime action, take the long-term rest. You can spend an entire day and night resting during downtime to recover hit points equal to your Constitution modifier multiplied by twice your level. So, yeah, healing's a lot more invested.
Why do you think I'm spending so much of my character to be a healer?
Don't worry, you got.
It's a lot. And then I have Connor trying to flex on me because he's a champion. What do you mean you think you're a better healer than a fucking cactus?
You got the Leshy, you got the Lizard, and you got
Excuse
the
me
champion.
for trying to do my fucking refocus and try and be a nice person and heal you. Excuse me.
No. You're trying to show that you're better than the cactus.
Oh no, someone gave the Leshy alcohol.
I'm sorry. I'll fall over.
That was some bad water that got into their roots. I think that was the water they used to ferment the fruits the other day.
I've seen that I fell in a cup early.
I fell in a
We're
cup.
back.
I just
Yeah,
imagine,
you did,
I just
didn't you? I
imagine-
forgot about
I
that.
imagine you getting knocked across the room and falling in one of those big, like, tankards, and it's full of alcohol, so when you come out of it, you've just absorbed, like, so much
Just-
alcohol.
I'll tell you, sir. I'm a great person. I just fall over.
Has any remember for the Friday campaign that you can use your refocus in 10 minutes, so you don't have to save your focus spell that hard? Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
for his Friday character, it's just a specific action. So
It's basically like a once-an-encounter kind of thing.
yeah, your
Or you know, use them per encounter.
your Friday focus is pretty lenient, honestly.
Moobot, you're wrong. We're no longer those people.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to update him.
Same in Discord. Soren is retired.
Yeah, y'all.
So is Nazra.
I was
What the
thinking
hell?
about that earlier. Yeah, I was gonna change them.
Oh, semi-related. Has
So
anybody
shut up,
here?
Soren.
actually seen the show Black Sails?
I've seen like 2 episodes.
Oh my god. I've
What's
been
the- wait, what was
binge
it?
watching. It's called Black Sails. Have you seen Spartacus?
Nope.
Damn it. Game of Thrones.
Nope.
I
Game
just-
of Thrones, yeah.
I did. Okay. Well, Ruben, you're out of the conversation. Sorry. You're.
You know, I just noticed I changed Soren to Solus. I've changed 2 letters. I literally I changed 2 letters in the name.
Hey, you did a good job.
It's
Entirely different person, 2
This is
letters
great.
changed.
Well played.
It doesn't take much.
Well, Black Sails, fan freaking tastic. It's basically it's like Game of Thrones for pirates. And I decided, like, I had started watching it a long time ago, and I never actually saw it through. And I was like, well, I probably should now, because, you know, inspiration. And it's so freaking good. I have not seen Our Flag Means Death, but I know I need to, because I've heard great things. What is that on?
You bastard.
Advanced.
So apparently James is on standby because his lady friend came into town, so he might or might not be joining us.
Lame.
Gotta
Get your
be-
significant other out of here.
Listen. I woke up at 7 in
HBO
the
Max,
morning to
okay.
spend time with my partner today, so that I could, you know, have this time to spend with you guys.
Yeah.
Get your significant others out of here. This is D&D
We
time.
watched movies and we ate pastries and I made waffles. Belgian waffles. Good shit.
Yeah, see, me and
I have
Breeze,
so many terrible things to say, but I don't want to say them right now.
Saturday
They're not
time,
terrible, but they're terrible.
we gotta fit it between 2 different games. So I finished up our morning game, and I came downstairs, and we spent our together time today alternating showers so somebody could watch the kids. So, you know,
Hey, I'm just keeping your kid count low.
yeah.
I'm just keeping your kid count low. That's all I can do for you, man.
It's Taika Waititi, gay pirate shenanigans. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta know.
Oh, jeez.
I'm making waffles. Well, let's hit a quick recap of last week. And let's turn this music down because it's a little excessive in my ear holes. So, last week, beyond that, the sets and costume. Outstanding. Yeah, I will definitely have to catch up on that. Last week, you all came together for the first time. We met our new crew, as it were. Also, we have a campaign name now, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Campaign 3 is called the Shackles Unbroken. Because we're in the shackles.
Why are they broken? Why are they broken?
They're unbroken.
Who broke them?
No one broke them. That's why they're unbroken.
Oh, okay.
Because it's hard to break the shackles. You
I'm
know.
sorry.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. It's metal. It's pretty weak.
Uh,
Not allowed to wear metal. It's bad.
Yeah. Metal's bad for you. It burns the skin.
Oh, it does way more than that in fucking Pathfinder for druids.
Oh yeah, it probably takes all your powers and everything. It's like old school druids.
It
Like that.
fucked me up.
But you all came together, found a new employer and his companions, and took a job. It was a simple job. Go down the beach, find the people who took his shit, and take it back, however you had to. And so you did. You all went down the beach, found the people who took his shit, tried to talk them down, and they didn't seem particularly interested. And so the battle ensued, the teeth were stolen, and you retired back to the tavern for the night. Captain went on about his way, presumably to go gather his ship. and you all were told rest up, be prepared for tomorrow. So, are we doing anything here in the tavern? Or sharing a drink, getting to know each other, going to sleep and resting off the damage that you took today? Anything like that for tonight?
I'll be sharing a few drinks with Skibbs, but other than that, unless somebody else has something, that's kind of about it.
Theodoric would, oh, Chris here. I guess never mind then. Theodoric would have sat across from, oh gosh, why am I blanking on names?
Jack?
Jack would have sat across from Jack and had some small talk and tried to, ask him about what his past was, but Chris isn't here to have that conversation, so.
Fair. Yeah. You just straight up
I am
lose everything.
just gonna be probably wandering outside and rooting myself.
Alrighty. Well then, with that, you can all go ahead and settle in for a night's rest. I think everybody was here a few minutes ago while I was reading.
I was not.
Oh, hold up. How'd you just do that?
I clicked my bed.
There's a bed.
I have a bed. I rest for the night.
Oh, like an item?
No, in the player character sheet, there is a literal
There's
button,
a bed, yeah.
and it's a bed. You click the bed, it will do everything you're supposed to get for resting.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Click the long rest button. Yep. Boom, rest for the
And
night.
it tells me exactly what I'd get. I get 3 hit points restored, I get my focus points restored, and all my spell slots restored.
That's fancy. So, Josh, if you weren't here, basically, long rest works a little bit differently. It's not a full heal. You heal your Constitution modifier times your level, and then if you can take a downtime activity to take a long-term rest, which is a full day and a full night, like 24 hours. You're out of the fight, and that is your Constitution modifier times twice your level.
Well,
Yeah, my healing spell is awesome compared
Yeah.
to actually just naturally fixing myself.
this makes the fact that I took that I took proficiency in medicine and a healer's kit
Mm-hmm.
pretty good.
Yeah, healing is much different in Pathfinder.
Do not waste your healing. Don't waste your healing kits. Just give them to me and I will make the plaster. You don't need bandages. Here's my dirt.
Do healers
Have
kits?
healer's kits?
I think a lot of you do. Kit of bandages, herb, and suturing tools. If you wear your healer's tools, you can draw and replace them as part of the action that uses them. Do they have an amount
They have
of uses?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't.
I've never seen them anywhere.
I haven't either. I've looked, yeah. But you do have to take feats or actions and such to use them appropriately.
I have the battle medicine feat, which allows me to actually use the healer's kit to heal in combat.
I don't have that, but I do.
Oh, right, you're human. I'm like, I don't have that feat yet.
Yeah, but I do have the treat wounds action.
Yeah, there's well, treat wounds is technically not an action.
Yeah, it's technically a passive exploration skill or something, I guess.
Where there's administer first aid, which is different.
Oh, did you guys get experience from that?
Yes, 120.
Thank you.
So you can administer first aid, which requires you to use a healing kit, and should lower parts of it. Oh. Oh, we got a grappling hook.
Got grappled.
Well, I didn't hear get over here, so I'm just gonna wander around with the grappling hook. Let's
Yeah. So,
Did I do that? Did I do
No.
the grappling hook?
no, I did.
I was about to say, I didn't think I did.
No, I saw it on there and I wanted to click it, see what it did.
Yeah. I do has one.
You do has one. So,
I pretty much took like anything that would help with any kind of like exploration or anything like that, and I said, money be damned, but I wouldn't have it anyway.
fair and reasonable. Actually, okay, hold on. I gotta put a pause on this real quick because I have to know, Ruben,
Hi.
what the fuck were you planning to do with all of that soap?
What?
Oh my god,
Apparently
you don't
you have a
even
lot of
remember
soap.
it.
You mean from the changeling? I told you
Yeah.
guys what I was planning to do with all that soap.
What were you planning to do with it? I don't remember.
Well, it's dumb, but it kind of paid off in like the awesomest way. Except the fucking dragon made a save on the bar of soap, quote unquote. And so at the beginning of the campaign, I just decided if I was ever in an uncomfortable position in a tavern, or I needed to make a quick getaway or get out of an awkward conversation, like because I was about to be had as a changeling, I was just gonna do a sleight of hand check to sneak some like soap into
What
someone's
was my
drink.
poison
So when they
pill?
drank it, they'd be like, "Oh shit, what's in my mouth? This drink is terrible." I'm just gonna walk away. That's literally all it was. But
Fair
like you
enough.
guys kept like thinking like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna keep this going as the ball rolling as far as I can. And then eventually you gave me a bar of soap that wasn't a bar of soap. And then there was a dragon, and I saw its nose, and I had shavings from it, and I thought, oh, I might as well stick this up its nostrils.
Oh yeah, you tried to drug the dragon.
It would have been awesome if it worked.
It would have been
would've
really
been-
bad if it had worked. That was
It would have been.
cocaine.
It would have been amazing. What
Have
are you
you
talking
seen-
about?
Have you seen the ads for the movie Cocaine Bear?
Yes.
Now try and imagine Cocaine Dragon. I don't think that would have gone
yeah,
well.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but like I especially because I kept like laughing myself shitless like every time I thought about what I'm gonna do with all this whittled soap. But I'll be honest, the goal of that wasn't it. I just kind of wanted to confuse people by sitting down and whittling soap.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry. Back to where we were here.
Apologize.
I'm kicking everybody out for half a second.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't unfix all the stuff I just fixed on my character sheet.
No, it's not gonna unfix it.
Oh yay. I took a bow, assuming I was trained in it because I assumed it was a simple weapon, and I saw bow's not a simple weapon. Okay, guess I'm using.
Those are not simple.
They're fucking.
I forgot to do some updating, and it's screaming at me that I need to update.
It's all
So
good,
Oh yeah,
man.
the big orange button in the top right.
yeah.
Okay, well apparently while you're kicking us out and fixing and updating things, Theodoric wanted to have a conversation with you.
Yes.
Since you're here, now seems like a great time.
Okay. What's going on? And I apologize for being late. I was trying to win brownie points with my girlfriend by fixing her family's car, which I
That's-
successfully did.
Reasonable.
Partner things going on.
It seems a very
What did I
partner-heavy
miss?
day.
It was just we were coming down to start resting for the night, and Theodoric would have sat across from Jack and had a drink with him and said, so you say you come to these parts for work, for money?
Yeah.
What sorts of work have you done down here in the past?
He kind of he takes a drink, and then
That would have been a very
sets
unsurprising
the sword
thing
on
to
the
hear, yeah.
table What do you think that does?
A sword can do quite a lot. There
Yeah,
are many things it can do.
yeah. But it's generally only good for one thing.
Good for many things. Intimidation. Killing, obviously, but it can also be used to protect others. It could even be used as a symbol of status. But I imagine you're referring to the killing and fighting. Very well.
A weapon's only good for one thing as he shakes his head. Killing. Yeah, it's good for scaring off the odd thief here and there, but mercenary does only one thing. Kills for pay, takes money to do whatever his contractor says, and moves on.
Well, clearly not whatever the contractor says. You said it yourself, you don't do slaves and you don't do kids.
Yeah. I make sure that it's never a part of the contract.
Are jobs like that common around here? Is there a reason why you...
You could say that.
Any particular reason these are your lines in the sand, as it were, or just simple moral?
I used to be, a kid. And I used to be a slave. Peeled my way out of that life, and here I am.
Never thought of trying to help others out of that life?
Why?
Do you like being a slave?
No,
Do you think others like being a slave?
probably not.
Do you think everyone has the strength and skill to kill their way out as you did? Or fight their way out? Earn their
If
own
you're
freedom?
trying to pull me into some altruistic corner,
I'm not. I'm just trying to get a better understanding of the new people that I'm going to be apparently traveling with now.
no.
I'm new to these parts. I'm just want to know how people around here think.
Well, I'll give you one piece of advice. Or rather, maybe a bit of insight. I don't like working with slavers simply because they hurt people. But you have to understand, living here, you don't have much choice. You either get stronger or, well, end up in irons.
So what do you use your strength for? Just for personal gain and money?
Money.
That's what you-
I like the drink, and I like living. What do you use money for? Why do you protect people?
What I was raised to do.
Hmm.
It
Had a good family then.
a good family is subjective. what my mother taught me, not necessarily my father. What about you? Where did you learn the skills that you use to make the life you have now? Did you have someone who taught you? Your parents
How to use
or...
the sword?
Hmm.
I was an old guy on the ship.
While you were still a slave, or before?
It was more like I was a cabin boy. It's not a very unique story. Pirates rolled in, jumped on my father's ship, killed him, took me on. They used me as, labor. Old guy on the ship taught me how to use the sword. He died one day, and, well, took his sword and moved on.
So less the chattel style slavery that is usually seen. Does Cheliax have chattel slavery? Or
I don't know.
Yeah, so Cheliax isn't.
I know Cheliax is like all about worshipping like devils and stuff, but I don't know if they have slavery there. Oh wait, yes they do.
They're not
Yes they do.
They do have slavery, but it's not as
not that
prevalent
bad.
as in some other areas.
I know they have slavery though, because that's the reason slavery is prevalent in the Shackles, because that's like because Cheliax had
Run it
colonies
for them.
around here, and they would like ship slaves up to Cheliax itself.
Yeah, there's.
I remember that.
3 captains, Cheliax. So the major slave traders are Okeanos, and they're actually usually at war with both Cheliax Navy and the Andorran Grey Corsairs. So they're not super popular, but those are like the major slavers. Cheliax like has them, but it's not as widespread of a problem.
Gotcha. So, less the chattel slavery, more impressment, if you will. Forced to become a part of the crew at Sword Point.
What's the difference?
Not saying there is, just wondering, just not really any difference. Only difference is that you are not bought and sold with coin. You are bought and sold with steel.
Kinda just shrugs. Is that what you wanted to know? I don't have a tragic backstory, really. It's just life. This is where I ended up, and it's what I've been doing. I'm called. What's the word? Oh shit. Drifter? Yeah, drifter.
I see. I can't say I can't say what I know what it is to have a life like that. I've only recently been forced from my home, but
Why? You look like the type that should be snuggled up under a bed at this hour. No offense.
None taken, none taken. Let's just say where I came from, well, really no matter where you come from, but it's the sins of my father were great, and the only reason that I am still alive to speak to you about them is because of my own actions. Otherwise, I would have been on the same noose as he was.
I see. Well, good luck.
I hope I'll be able to return someday, but how can you redeem the sins of your family's past? The actions that were taken that you had no control over? Nah.
Easy. You don't. You owe them nothing and they owe you nothing. Build what you want with your own hands.
Well, what I built with my own hands was taken from me.
Do it again.
That's what I'm trying.
You're not gonna build it here with these pirates.
Probably not, but
And you're gonna have
might
to
as
do
well
things
try.
that you're not gonna like.
No one gets to do what they like forever.
I do. Yeah, he takes a very long drink. I do very much.
But you didn't always.
True. True enough. What was your name again?
Theodoric. Although Theodore's fine.
Two syllables. Theo.
Theo is alright. I'm not
The
picky.
shorter the word, the easier it is to get your attention fast.
Practical. I like that. As
That's why
Theo,
my name's Jack.
and Theodore takes a swig as well. Pleasure. He extends a hand.
He takes it. Is it one firm shake and then let's go? Go interview the others. I'm sure they have far more interesting backstories.
Theo is our Will Turner. I'm too good for this place. Suddenly you're neck deep in it.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth!
Miss Swan.
Elizabeth!
Miss Swan.
Of course, Miss Swan.
At least one more time, Miss Swan.
Anything
promise.
else for anyone?
I promise, Jack is not the Jack that you all know. Okay, he is not drunk on his ass constantly. He's not screaming
Sure.
about how he has a jar of dirt. You know.
Sure.
What am I going to do with the
gotten to that
jacket?
point. We haven't gotten to that part of his life where he just says fucking and just giggles about the whole thing.
If you don't want it, give it back.
I was thinking of
No.
that exact thing. Then it helps.
I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt.
See, he hasn't lost it yet. He's not mocking people yet.
Huh. Well, as the morning rolls around, Chris, have you done whatever you needed to do to give us all the boot?
Yes and no. I just
Okay.
need. I think I need to refresh, but hold on.
Gosh, I
My
know what
games.
you're doing. Is anybody doing anything else?
Let me go and let me just. Let me just. Don't worry about it, everybody. It's not a big deal.
Oh, there's the big red bar.
Fine.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh no,
Ending is
where'd it go?
fine.
It's horrible.
That was the bad.
Welcome
Everything's
back.
horrible.
Nothing happened. Everything's fine.
Oh,
There
no.
were no.
We lost the last 15 minutes of RP. I guess Connor will have to speak to Chris again.
Womp womp.
Wah, wah, wah.
What do you want?
He started off so well.
that's how these things work. I'm sure you all know.
Sadly, that is so painfully accurate though, because literally happened to me last night at Valheim. I did like 30 minutes of intense,
Terra
terraforming.
transaction.
No, in Valheim, I did a bunch of like intense terraforming, and then went and my game crashed, and I thought it just auto saved, and it doesn't, and I lost all my terraforming and had to do it again.
I don't have enough
I had to
money
play with the
to
dirt.
use energy right there.
Oh no, you had to terraform all over again. You had to play God once again.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Are you gonna call a farmer a god again?
Well, with that, as you all gather your
Wait,
things.
no, I was waiting to do something, but my
Okay.
world hasn't loaded.
Okay.
Yeah, still loaded.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell you did.
it's not opening for me.
Hit refresh.
I did that twice. I've closed out the window and I've launched a new browser.
Spoiled it.
I don't know what the problem is on your end, cause
Refer to this guide if you're troubleshooting.
fine, I'll go restart it. Delete world.
I know, now we have-
Not the big red button.
Now we have to RP everything all over again.
All
This
right.
game is currently offline and you cannot launch it unless you are the owner.
Server
I
connection
just did it.
reestablished.
I just redid it. So go ahead and refresh.
I actually had, that's why I was confused. I was like, wait a second, I just turned out everything again. Hey! I got it!
There you go.
Oh, it's nothing important. Solus is sitting, has noted that everyone has kind of sat down where they may, but can't find the little Leshy person from before. I say Leshy person because it's been a while and I forgot people's apricot. He's kind of like looking around.
Apricot.
It's like whispering, like softly, like apricot. Where did that little plant thing go? Oh, I guess it's sleeping or something. Yeah, that'll make sense for a plant. He takes out a little notebook, and like every time someone like walks past them or near him, like he kind of like hides it a little bit, and then he starts like writing in it again. He's not looking at any of his potions or anything. He's just writing in a journal. That's anything. Also, I can't see apricot right now, so I'll save it for later.
He blends in with the grass.
I mean, I see him, but Soul doesn't see him.
It's the only spot with dirt. The garden wall's too high.
The jar on the counter that is filled with dirt for some reason.
Dude, that's a fair point. You can. The garden's got hedges around it.
It's too high.
It's like it's just so it's a compilation of apricot like jumping and like I'm right here, and Soul's going, oh my god, I can't believe apricot died and I'll never see him again. It's like I can still hear him.
I'm right here. Man, he's just gone
well.
forever.
It's just so sad
well.
that he's dead.
I guess we'll just have to go on without him. It's what he would have wanted.
The sad part is I'm faster than most of you. I could probably catch you guys if you left me.
No, I think the I think the implication there is that you were so much faster than us that like you just went ahead, and now.
To be fair, this isn't the first time I've left the town.
The implication is that you're so fast. We thought you were just leaving. Like we were like, oh, I guess their uppercut goes. Like he's done. He's on to the next thing. Walking off into the sunset. But yeah, but that's all I got.
Uppercut comes back, just bloodstained leaves. Necklace of tea.
That's not.
Oh, you didn't save any food for us? Food? Yeah, the berries you went picking. That's why you're covered in red juice, right? Because of all the berries you just picked?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, berries.
Next time, save some for me.
Was it like a barrel?
I would like a berry.
Just grow one and drop it off your forehead.
No, I'm not that kind of lesson.
He would do one of those those nappy sacks you can do like the football tricks with. He would do that, but like with his tail, just like into his mouth.
Well, Captain reappears, gives like doesn't say anything, just kind of pokes his head in the door, gives the wave, turns around and walks out again. As the rest of the crew, Altaro and Bolar and all of them stand up and they start heading out towards the dock. Do you all follow?
Yeah, but I gotta return my book.
I wish to have a contract though. I want the paper agreement.
I got the paper or I got the boat.
Contract. That's a thing that pirates do a lot of.
Oh no, I know they don't.
I get the paper or I get the boat.
You get the paper or you get the boat. That's a deal. It's not a very good one, but it's a deal.
Eventually, he always gets the boat.
Solus, as you're headed towards the library to return your book, you see Simon coming the other way from the library as he was just there purchasing a book.
Who the fuck is Simon?
Your companion.
The halfling.
Sorry.
The halfling with the good boy.
Listen, I left halfway through the lines. Just,
Oh, I know. You just see me riding past you on my dog. Oh, hey.
Where did that dog come from? Hi. Sorry, I haven't. Simon, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, it's been a long time.
Oh, yeah, no, and it's okay. I totally understand. Funny enough, actually, because you're pretty tall, right?
He says, like, looking down. Or, like, I guess at eye height if you're on the... I don't know.
I was about to say, yeah, it's funny because if you're,
it'd be really
Solus
funny
tall.
if it was still looking down at the dog. Like,
yeah, because you're like, I think you're like, what, 6 foot?
I'm 6'4", but I'm thinking about making it taller. I don't know. I don't have a frame of reference for, like, lizard folk I've seen in fan art.
Yeah, I know that, so...
Let's just say he's taller than people.
Yeah, because a typical, like, large breed is going to be about 4 foot at the shoulder. Like a large breed. And he's probably, like, 4 foot at the shoulder, but I'm also, like, 3 foot tall, so I am actually, like, as tall as you at this point.
So it's eye height on the back of the dog.
Yeah, but it's a weird feeling for me because I am so incredibly short.
Sorry, did you need my height for something?
Oh no, I was just using it as a reference.
Oh.
It was just funny for Simon. He's just like, oh wow, that's what the top of your head looks like. Okay.
Yes. Careful, not careful.
Apricot just kind of sneaks up on everybody and starts petting the dog while everyone's talking.
He goes to lick you, but then like gets a single little pinprick from one of your needle, from like one of your,
My spine.
like roughness. Yeah, the spines on your. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. And he's like, no, okay.
Well, I just have to return one of my books here at the local bookstore, and then I'll be stop by a general goods store, and then I'll be right on the ship.
Oh, are we going to the ship? Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I
guess
saw the
I'll-
rest of the crewmates head over there and figured I'd get my affairs in order before we head off.
Okay, yeah, I'll see you there.
Yeah. I'll stop in the store. I don't really want to make a big thing of it, but I'm gonna thank the nice lady for the. I believe I bought one of my books, so I'm just handing back the features and legends and myths book. You keep that. It was a nice read. Then where's the equipment? Where's drugs? Why is it listed under? Oh, I know why it's listed under drugs. Would there be a like general store here, like maybe down by the docks or something?
The DM has muted himself.
Oh no.
I sure have. It's all the way over here.
May I?
Go to the store?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No,
you-
you cannot
you-
go to the store.
You all know me by now. I can't operate except without explicit permission.
I mean, you can. You just choose not to.
No. Can implies that I could, but I never had. No, let me move it.
All right. Well, now you got yourself stuck in a wall.
No, it's your fault.
Look at what
You
you
moved
did.
me. I was figuring it out. Okay, there. That's not a door.
That is
Unless
a
it
door.
That is a door. Why can't I go through the door?
Probably because it was unlocked. There you go. Or because it was
Hey.
locked.
Thank you.
You got this, buddy. I believe in you.
It's so slow. I can do it. Eh.
All the cursors are following you around.
Hey!
Yeah, welcome to the general store.
Close the
Ah,
door. Oh no, he's trapped in there.
I'm taking a bath.
That's a brazier. That's fire.
I'm taking a bath.
Okay.
Why,
Well,
why would you do that?
now both of the doors are locked and you're stuck inside.
Oh no! Nah, curse you. I guess I'll have to ask for your help, which is what I was doing in the first place. I just want to purchase. Do they have I guess the general store isn't really like. Would they have like herbs and stuff here for me to make pot ions with?
They would have some. Yeah, they would have like the basics.
Okay. Let's start off easy. I just need some general like medicinal herbs or something for like the heals to make the healing pots.
Weird.
And I have the crafting stuff pulled up if you need reference on like the prices and stuff.
Yeah, send that my way. That would be great.
So it is for crafting, you need the earned income table. For cost of ingredients, it is just the cost of the item you intend to make.
Okay.
And then that includes like herbs and the glass, I guess you would need for the thing.
Fair enough.
So where is Elixir of Life? Minor Elixir of Life. 3 gold pieces for one of them.
There you go.
Okay. I don't have enough time. I don't think I have. Wait, did we get any gold?
I believe so.
Got 26 of it.
There
Oh,
you
we
go.
got 26? Okay, I can work with that. Like 26 in addition.
In addition to what you already had.
Yeah.
Prince of Vampire confirmed. Can't go into places without permission.
Or, well, so I'll spend 12 gold to buy ingredients for 4 health potions. And
Okay.
then would they have, this is a bit more of a stretch, but do they have like wheat or like stuff I could use to make alcohol. I mean, alcohol is just fermentation, so I really just need some sort of fruit that I can ferment the sugar with.
So they would not. However, there is another person all the way
Okay, so
down
I'm
here
not gonna-
who would.
Okay. Wait, where? Show me. We're gonna take another trip.
We're going
Oh, that's
on
a
a trip in your
That's a
favorite
trick.
rocket
Now,
ship.
oh, I'm phasing through.
Through
I'm
the
not
sky.
Soren. What am I doing? Something about you
Little
singing that while I'm like
soulless.
fucking going through the walls and shit.
There you go. This is the farmer's house. There's a farmer in there. He'd be willing to sell you some of his wheat.
Stop talking like you didn't just casually drag my entire character off the screen and then sung a fucking giant song while you did it. Yeah, I'll buy, enough to make, how much does alcohol cost? 1 copper piece. Wow, I can make a lot of alcohol if I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend 60, we'll spend 8 copper pieces
All right.
to buy enough for 4. And I know this adds bulk onto my person, but we're about to head onto a ship, so.
Fair enough. Anything for anybody else?
Well,
Nope.
Good times. Well, you head out to the dock and you find what you could only assume to be your new ship because it's the only ship there. It's on the smaller end as far as ships go. It would be considered a sloop. And you head aboard. You see the captain's already made his way up towards the helm. Everybody else is kind of moving around doing their particular job. And you can see standing up next to the captain, kind of like overlooking everything else, a new individual. One who was presumably waiting on the ship for whenever the captain needed it to be brought in. He is he's an interesting looking individual, we'll say that much. See if I can find an image. One. Is this gonna have an image? I don't think it is. He's a Vishkanya. So a very snake-like humanoid creature with a kukri on his belt and nothing else. He doesn't say anything. Doesn't seem to be much of a talker. But as you come aboard, Skebbs, who is walking around the outside or like the outer wall of the ship, kind of pulling in the various different ropes and moorings, looks over like, that's Vis. He doesn't say much, so we don't know his actual name, so we call him Vis. And for the most part, he stays happy as long as we let him bleed somebody every now and then, but that's the first mate. Don't fuck up, and you won't have to deal with him. Welcome aboard.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks. Yeah.
Apricot is carrying, well, trying to drag a whole bag of dirt with his backpack.
So you have somewhere to sleep.
So
He's got a
I
jar of
just lift
dirt.
the bag up as I
Apricot
walk
lifts
by.
with it.
okay.
And let me pull you all to the ship.
I don't know. Or how's that?
Yeah.
I had to go back to Incarnate for this one. Dungeon Alchemist does not have the capacity to make ships, unfortunately. So,
I'll forgive it for now.
I know. They did just make
Getting close, though. We have the lava zone.
they just made a everything is lava update with a whole bunch of mines
I know,
and
I
pits and
saw.
stuff.
Nice.
With that,
Why am I sideways?
I don't know, why are you sideways?
Are you cross with someone?
I didn't put you sideways, and I
Why
don't
are you
know how to
staring
put
at
you
me
back.
sideways?
I
Why-
reject reality and substitute my own.
How do I-
Stand sideways from the mast.
How do I fix you? He's Spider-Manning. As you all board, the captain making sure that, everything is done. He walks around and makes sure the anchors are all up, all of that. And he informs you in very terse terms that before he fully accepts you onto his crew and onto his ship proper, there's one more test. He knows how you are in combat. He knows you can be trusted to follow his orders, as long as, the proper gold is in play. Final test is he wants to see how you do on the water. So you're going to take the sloop that he owns, and you're going to hunt down a bunyip.
What?
A bunyip.
That's fun.
Go ahead and make a, see, which kind of knowledge would this be?
The knowledge that I don't have.
Possibly. Possibly. We're going to call this a nature. Recall information using the nature check. And Simon, with your book, and Solus, with your previous studies of the mythological beings, the two of you can make this.
I also have a book.
Yeah, yours is. Did you get the one about flora or fauna?
And mine says flora and fauna.
It was both. Oh, okay. Simon, update yours to be both. I thought it was one.
Alrighty.
Yeah, because you
I
had
haven't
gone.
even added mine yet, so I have to.
Perfect. Yeah, I for some reason I thought I'd given you one of just the flora, so he went and got one of fauna.
We went through the whole. What is the name
Yeah.
for something that is just plants, and then we just went with both.
Ah, that's why.
I think
Okay.
it was an herbarium at first.
Yeah, it was an herbarium. That's why it stuck in my head, was because we went through all the trying to figure out what it is for
Listen,
just plants.
I know a new word now. What's the bonus?
Yeah, it should be a +2 circumstance.
Oh, that's awesome.
To, I'm sorry, what check?
Nature.
Nature.
Yeah, I have a +7 and I still roll.
How do I modify the
Doing
modifier?
great.
Plus, I type in +2.
Yeah, so you'll click to roll. Let's see here. If we go to nature, it should bring up a little box with modifier, ability, proficiency, and then circumstance. You just type in +2, add, and then roll.
Haha.
Okay, there we go. We were cutting it real close there.
Shoot. Nature, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was taking a note.
You
Yeah.
succeed better than us. God damn it.
Outstanding. So for a few moments after he says it, and he says it with great confidence. So you all take the time to actually think about it and try and figure it out. And in that last second before you're all like, fuck it, Solus kind of has that flash of inspiration. Because you were thinking about it wrong. It wasn't in your flora and fauna book. It was in the book about the mythology, or the mythological creatures in this area. And you're like, wait a second. People don't think those are real. However, as they were described, the bunyips are a very strange creature, to put it lightly. There's something, or somewhere between a shark and a seal, but apparently they're also shapeshifters, and they're not real, but they're deadly hunters, and they love hunting humans, but no one's ever found one, and it's sketchy, to say the least. But from what he tells you, there's one nearby. And the key feature about bunyips that's going to help you in your hunt for them is the sound. You can always tell if a bunyip is nearby because they let out incredibly loud roars, similar to a lion's roar, which will carry a great distance over the open ocean. The problem is not finding that you're in one's territory. The problem is finding the creature itself. However, they are prolific hunters, and given their semi-shark-like nature, maybe a little bait would be useful.
You motherfucker.
However, as you have this kind of flash of inspiration, he looks down. So, how many of you actually know how to sail a ship?
Simon definitely doesn't put his hand up and just kind of like looks around immediately. He's like, oh, hopefully somebody.
I'm just gonna point at the ship and say boat.
Looks at everybody. Jack slowly sighs, then raises his hand.
Okay, well, and congratulations, you're the captain for the day. Anybody else have any useful skills?
Oh god.
I mean, I'm pretty
Solus.
nimble.
All right.
Solus half raises his hand and says, I can breathe underwater for very prolonged periods of time. I'd probably be the ideal bait.
Well then, we've got a rigger, we've got a captain, we've got our bait. Good luck out there. And with that, he just walks off the ship.
Yay.
So did you get promoted?
I think so.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Now what?
A lot. A lot is next.
I can help.
I know you can. Can you turn into a bird? I saw you turn into a cat.
Wings are hard.
Okay,
I
this
thought the cat was hard, but okay.
it's okay. This is fine. This is just like Dilla hunting back home, back in the swamp. Except instead of alligators and crocodiles, it's a mythical, predatory, apex thing. Probably kill me in one bite.
I would like to give everybody the rundown of how to sail a ship, but I myself do not know how to.
I was actually going to ask you about that.
Very
Okay.
well, sail a ship.
Is it
want-
bad that I know how to say?
You might have dug your own grave because Solus was going to like intimately watch you for like what you do to like
Oh,
sail
yeah.
a ship.
Yeah, Simon like full on believes you.
We believe in you.
Well, the main principle behind everything, and this is a very, very simplified version, but you have your bow, which is the front of the ship, your stern,
Yeah.
your port,
Yeah.
and your starboard. You have your
Port is
forward-
left, starboard is right, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Your foredeck, your aft deck, and your hold. The hold is the drop down section there in the middle. Why is lizard hunting other lizards? And then under this door flap, whatever the word is for it, I'm blanking right now. You go down there, there's like a crawl space under the ship, and that's where you put your ballast, which is just water that you use to like balance out how high you're floating above the water. And you use the wheel here, which controls the rudder back here. That guides which way the ship is drifting, and you try to keep it in the wind, and you let the wind propel you. If you don't have enough wind, you can drop down your second sail. If there's too much wind, you can pull up either or both of your sails which that would be the primary job of the rigger. Welcome to the person who said he was nimble. You get to climb all the ropes.
Yeah.
And
Well, if we're raising and lowering the sails, wouldn't that require strength because you have to pull it up?
Actually,
No, that's
So-
thanks to riggings.
Yeah,
Thanks
something-
to-
Oh wait, hold on.
There.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of schooners where you actually raise the sail rather than like these kinds of ships where you drop them.
yeah,
Yeah.
So-
If you drop, if you want to raise, you use the rigs.
yeah. There's a complex web of ropes and pulleys and shit that basically means you have to climb a whole bunch of nets and nonsense and all sorts of stuff that you have a potential of falling a great distance. However, once you get up there, it's a lot easier to lift it or raise it and lower it because it's controlled by a rope and you just raise and lower. So it requires a lot less strength, but a lot more
fact.
hope you don't fall.
So fun
And
fact,
also, usually for a crew of a boat of this size, you would have about 6 people running it.
really? There's only 6 people?
Yeah, this is a small boat.
I don't know
Yeah.
how boats work. What do I look like? I'm in the Navy?
So this
What was
is
the name of
I'm not in the
monster again?
Navy. I just know how to sail.
No, when you get on a boat, the ocean's frozen.
the monster is called a bunyip. Bunyip.
Keep thinking you're about to say bunion.
Yeah. As far as ships go, this is something that's called a sloop, an SLOOP. It's the smallest class of combat-ready ship. You also have 4 cannons, 2 on each, 2 port, 2 starboard.
In fairness, this fucking boat is decked to the teeth and fucking ballistas. I'm
No,
just
that-
looking at it.
That's not. That's not what that is.
I know.
They're not ballistas. They are in fact for broadsiding. It's like
Yeah, I know what they are. I understand.
I
like
don't know what they are. Explain.
so. Imagine I'm trying to think of Mad Max, right? How they would put spikes in their wheels, like in the hubcaps of their wheels, and drive them into other cars to shred the tires.
Gotcha.
This is like that, but it's your entire fucking broadside, so you can just crash into people.
It's not really crashing. It's a 4-yard hook. Basically, it's designed so that you hook up to another ship.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's just like driving. It's the same, you know. You'll be fine.
Like driving a boat.
Yeah, it's it's like driving a boat. Yeah.
Could go wrong.
So when you turn the wheel left, you go right. When you turn the wheel right, you go left. It's a
Yeah.
rudder, you asshole.
Other than that, with the cannons, they can be crewed by anywhere from 2 to 4 people, and they are a bit of an investment, but they can pay off pretty well. Let me pull up their stats real quick. Item cannon. They are crew of 2 to 4. It is 3 actions to aim them. 100 feet maximum distance, 50 feet minimum distance. This campaign is so Adam can flex his naval knowledge. Potentially actual find. No, it is. This is. There should be the name of it down on the bottom.
Adam does know a lot about belly buttons.
This is The Greatest Quest by Adriel Fair. So it's 3 actions to aim, 100 feet max, 50 feet minimum. So you've got a little bit of a window outside of the ship before you can start shooting. It is 2 actions to load. It requires an athletics check to load.
Do you have all this information written somewhere?
I have it on PF2E tools. I don't know.
Okay, cool. No,
couldn't-
I didn't know where this information was.
Yeah, I couldn't find it in the compendium. There's a lot of different types of cannons, but no just basic cannon, which is kind of annoying.
So, is it under like vehicles? Is that where I'm looking for?
Should just be under items. However,
Cannon.
with all the effort that it takes to utilize these things, they do 6d12 bludgeoning damage. So, you know,
Don't hit a guy with it.
it'll do a lot of damage.
Load, aim, fire.
Yeah, it's an investment to use, but it can definitely pay off. But with that, Captain Jack, see how you do.
What would you like me to roll?
Let's see. Is there?
I have sailor.
Yeah, I mean, the simple option would be if there's any kind of like sailing skills. Yeah, there you go. Do a sailing lore. See if you can recall all of the required information to instruct your crew on how to get underway.
Oh,
He lied
boy.
to us. He lied to us.
I'm not good at this.
Yeah. How
I
would
have the lore, but okay, it's not
okay?
bad.
How would you like to aid?
He was going to aid by just being at his service and being ready to I mean, being ready, just being ready and available, and being around to help as soon as he says something, listening intently.
Okay.
Is this to recall how to sail a ship?
Well, both to recall how and also to go about instructing people and getting the ship underway.
Okay.
Because it's not
Yeah,
very.
in that case, if it's for recalling how, then Theodore wouldn't have any. I mean, okay, he can aid a little bit. He can aid by recalling his memories of watching the sailors come in and out of the port of Corvosa when he was serving up there as a guard knight, and from what he'd seen sailors do, and try and remember what they were doing and like bring up ideas to Jack to see if that can help refresh his memory, like asking questions that might refresh his memory. Like, I remember seeing sailors do X, Y, and Z when they came into port. Do you remember what that is? Or that kind of stuff.
Okay. Go ahead and make a. We'll call it a straight intelligence check because we're just going off of memory.
Right. Badoosh. Nope. I need to go into the sheet to do it, don't I?
And Simon, if I can get an athletic from you or an acrobatics.
Seeing as how I'm the bait, am I still allowed to help out with any of the sailing stuff? Because
Yeah.
I mean, I only have to be the bait when we get there, right?
Yeah. Okay.
How do I make a straight intelligence check?
I would imagine you could just click on your intelligence, couldn't you?
No.
No, you sure can't.
Maybe click on something that uses intelligence and then just disable the modifiers.
It's an untrained check. I forget if there's something about untrained checks.
Like if I clicked on nature, I could just disable the wisdom,
Yeah, I mean,
trained
you could-
modifier.
You could
and
just
it's just a wisdom check.
you could just
Yeah.
roll an Arcana check there. That could get you all the right modifiers.
There's definitely a way to do it that's not like
Yeah,
this.
there's gotta be, but I do not know what it is. So
I mean, maybe there is no straight wisdom or intelligence checks.
Yeah,
It's
I feel
just-
like there might not.
You
be
have to
because
pick a skill.
Sounds familiar.
untrained check.
I guess that'd be a history check then? Or where was that? But
let's.
I don't
No,
think there's. I don't
there's
think you.
no,
science.
there is no history. It's just lore.
There's-
Yeah, no, it's just
lore
a lore
skills
check.
are-
It's just a
they're-
lore check. So
Let's do a. Let's do a survival then from you.
Okay. I could do survival or I could do society. Wait, where's survival?
Oh,
There's
it just
survival.
says no. Do ability checks exist? No. Just no. That's why you have skills.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotta go under the right skill.
So
Too
survival.
much D&D.
Yep. Survival. And Simon, Solus, how are you helping? Okay.
Oh no!
Can I help
Damn it.
So I
Don't
was
help.
thinking this, but it's funnier now that you rolled a nat 1 because I was sitting there thinking, I was like, oh, so you're that annoying dude who's just pestering him while he's trying to think about it and you're just bugging him. And now you just did that, so you actually are.
No.
God fucking
Isn't that a critical failure, which actually lower
It
his
is.
circumstance?
Can
It lowers it by 1, right?
We need to go back to Roll20, man. Your dice on Foundry are not kind to you.
No.
Hey, I mean, I'm happy someone else is having the fun.
Can I help? I mean, Simon said he was nimble, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Solus kind of sees Simon doing his thing, kind of like thinks to himself, well, like, I'm actually pretty nimble myself, but I'm used to, like, climbing low-hanging trees and vines in, like, a swamp, and I don't know if I can handle this. So he looks up to Simon and says, hey, I think I'm choosing to help out here because I actually have the combat climber feat, and yeah,
nice.
it basically allows me to fight while I'm climbing during combat, but it also specifies that I am allowed to have a hand or a foot free while I'm climbing, so I can actually do stuff while I'm climbing, and I suffer no disadvantages or any penalties. So, but I'm like looking up to Simon, like, hey, could you like offer me some pointers on like doing stuff and like climbing these kind of like humanoid-made contraptions? Like, I'm more used to like trees that have like knots and like branches and stuff that I can like. He almost seems like he's about to say dig his claws into, but he kind of stops himself before he says that.
I mean, I'm climbing it like a tree, kinda. I grew up the same way, so I really don't know. I mean, I'm not doing the best job either, so any help would be great.
It's all right. He like walks up to the mast. I guess that's where you would climb from. Is that
Mm-hmm.
or the ropes? I guess. Well, he's actually oh, yeah. He walks up. He tests it with one of his. I want to say claws, but they're only claws if he has them like extended, right? Like, what do you call a lizard hand? Okay, just tests it with his hand real quick.
Lizards don't have retractable claws.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
they
about to
don't?
say they just have claws.
They just
have
They're not a
claws.
Sorry
cat.
about
They're
that.
not a cat.
I don't know, man. I also don't know what
only the
lizard.
apex know what that is.
I also don't know what lizard folk kind of claws a lizard folk have. So give me a break.
Talents.
Never.
Yeah. Is it athletics or acrobatics? Can I use acrobatics?
Yeah.
Yeah. Armor check penalties off, right? Because I met the strength requirement for my armor.
Sure.
Oh, there's a question.
I left it unchecked, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Jack, with a success, even with the -1, you manage to direct your compatriots on their proper roles as you take the helm. And they do okay. They do all right.
Not the worst thing in the world.
It's not a complete clusterfuck, but they definitely are not experienced sailors. Nonetheless, you get underway and taking on the heading that the captain gave you, and you begin your search for the Bunyip, the mythical fucking narwhal of Pathfinder. Once everything is underway, who will be taking to the crow's nest? Who's going to be the lookout?
Well,
I mean,
if,
I would.
Oh,
No,
if you
go
would like
ahead.
to.
Well, I was gonna say I would like to, but I feel like rigging is something that's kind of continuous, so I don't think I'd be able to.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. If I know if Simon is going to continue doing rigging throughout the journey, then Theodore would volunteer for the being lookout.
All right. Well then, let's get you go out there, you go up there. You guys are kind of hanging on the ropes by the mast, and Theodore up top.
Theodore
Would
just
I-
walks up the
sideways.
lower sideways. Yep. He just walks up the ladder like he's walking up the, wall.
Would I need to drive boat, or could I have somebody else do it?
You absolutely can.
What's the check for driving boat?
Athletics.
Athletics? You know what?
Looks down at the leshy. Looks down at the leshy.
You got it, little guy.
What? You know what? You know what? Let me see.
It's sad because I was just muted and I realized it, but I was like, yeah, seriously, are you gonna have the tiny Leshy do it, or are you gonna have James's tiefling character do it, who we can't trust for anything right now?
Here's the thing. I was gonna have Theo do it.
Wait, why can't we trust his character?
Oh, just because they're reckless as fuck.
Do you want, Theodore to actually do the driving?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
But
Then
better look
Theodore
out.
will do that because he's at Jack's command, really.
The Leshy, on the other hand, I know exactly what you're gonna do.
That's what I'm excited. That's the plan.
I'm so happy to
Alright.
help.
You're gonna come with me.
Okay.
Oh
And no
no.
one ever heard from him ever.
I just died.
Is
Hey,
the
what are we
Leshy
having-
gonna be
Alright.
your cannonball?
What are we having
Alright,
for dinner
alright.
tonight?
I
Salad.
need you to sit on my shoulder.
He's your parrot.
Yes.
Incredible.
And then I need
fuck
you,
that.
and now I need you to look as horrifying as possible. I want you to give the angriest face you can possibly give.
I want you
It's
to
like
roll a 1,
teenage
and it's
Groot.
just like a chibi.
Give him a little eye patch.
No, it's Baby Groot. It's tiny.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check, Apricot.
Ugh.
Perfect.
Perfect. Amazing. Beautiful.
This is exactly what I wanted.
It's beautiful.
Dice God hate me, but that's like continues.
Well, in that
have a
case, I'll go ahead and
bloodstream.
put
I can't
Karina
believe
up
you're
here.
trained in it, but that's amazing. Perfect.
Why are you
Beautiful.
trained in intimidation? Oh,
You know
no.
why.
Okay.
Alright.
Karina.
Now I'm actually gonna roll intimidation just to see how intimidating I'm feeling today.
Okay.
Alright. With Apricot on my side, I feel like a true-blooded pirate.
Yar.
Incredible. Well, as you all follow the heading, sailing on, getting accustomed to running the ship,
Jack's actually gonna take like a more passive stance and let them try to do the ship as much as possible. Like tell them what to do and then let them fuck up, but
Okay.
not
Sink or swim.
to the point of not to the point of like fucking up the boat.
okay.
I want you to fuck up, just not fuck up royally.
Exactly.
And Theodoric, go ahead and make an athletics check to maintain the course properly throughout the journey. And Karina is going to make a perception check. Oh, outstanding. You guys have the best lookout ever.
Karina,
She's-
please.
She's just up there playing with the axolotl the whole time.
Yep.
I mean, as I said, I'm literally a better lookout than most of you. But I guess I'm a parent.
Well, Jack doesn't know that yet.
Can I
Yep.
do my every campaign make a map check?
Yeah.
Every single campaign I've been making maps.
That is a
what's
Is this
the
one
other
just going to be a
check.
lot of blue so far?
Yeah. How
Ton
did you
of
know?
blue.
What check is
Gets
that?
gets a
performance.
giant bucket of paint and just dips it over onto.
Just dip
Look,
the
I
whole
did
map
it.
in it.
Eh.
Okay. You
Can I
are,
continue my streak of rolling relatively well with making maps?
yeah, you're making a a surprisingly good map for how
Blue.
much blue there is.
It's all blue, but anytime you look at it, you're like, that's actually a pretty good map.
And Theodore, the athletics, please.
1 second, I'll be right.
Oh, sorry. Was I supposed to make another athletics check?
No. He has to make his check for maintaining the ship and the proper course and all of that.
Before I dunk my head underwater and never get heard from ever again. I can hold my breath for 125 rounds. It's
It's
beautiful.
rather impressive.
It only works out to 12 and a half minutes or something.
I will drink the ocean dry.
12 and a half minutes more than I can.
I'm a cactus.
I can't.
Exposed in water.
Adam,
Hmm?
you need to teach me how to swim. I assume, as a Navy officer, you know how to swim.
Well, I'm not an officer, but yes, I do know how to swim.
Oh, what's your rank?
E5.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's very middle of the pack.
Teach
Well-
me how to swim.
Teach me how to
Teach me how
Dougie.
to
Teach me,
Dougie.
teach me how to Dougie.
Right.
So we have a success, 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 failure, a failure, success, a failure, and a success. Overall, you guys are doing pretty well.
Is my success helping?
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Not your map
Was
making
mine a success or a failure?
unfortunately.
Oh.
Yours is a success. Barely,
Okay.
but it is a success.
Thank goodness.
Because you're not doing any like strenuous, evasion tactics or anything like this. This is a easy DC for your level. So you're keeping it afloat. It's a little wobbly here and there, but overall keeping everything together. Karina, very distracted by the axolotl, who is up there doing a little dance, loses track of what she's supposed to be doing. And
The axolotl says, "Hey, look at me, I'm dancing." Karina's like, "Oh my god, it's so adorable."
you all hear that telltale roar that you were told so much about from Solus, from his reading of the book. But it's very loud. Like, very, very loud.
It's way too close.
Way too close.
Damn it, Karina, what were you supposed to be doing? I told you to do one fucking thing!
You had one job! It is, in
Oh, no.
fact, extremely close.
Also, I don't have to be bait.
Does anybody know how to fight in the water?
I do.
I don't have
And-
floatals.
I need everybody to go ahead and make a will save.
Will?
Will.
As soon as whenever you say, "Does anybody know how to fight in the water?"
I am
you see
very
Simon,
disappointed in my dice
coming
today.
back from over the side of the ship because you just got done puking off the side of the boat. He goes, I just shoot a bow kind of good."
Baby. Hello, money. Hello, my right
I-
gal. Oh no!
Fuck's sake!
Oh no!
What is happening?
I'm gonna die!
Theodore is fucking immortal. Okay.
Maintain yourselves. Yeah.
That's all it's got
Also,
to do.
Josh, I believe you're the charge of the watch together right now. Want to change that up to some battle music?
Oh yeah. I
So that
actually have it
is-
queued up already. I just gotta.
That
Gotcha.
is everyone. Come here and go away. I had to make sure I wasn't leading you all astray. So, will save. Those that failed are now frightened 2. Those that rolled an 11 or below are frightened 3. And Theodore, you are only frightened 1.
Only frightened 1?
Yes.
Wait. Damn,
I
with a
think
23,
Theodore
it's
is
only
unaffected.
frightened
It
1.
says unaffected on a critical success.
Unaffected on a critical success.
Well, you said 11. or
It's
below?
still spooky.
11 or below is a critical. So the DC is 21.
Oh damn! God.
Yeah.
damn it.
So if you rolled above a 21, you are frightened 1. If you rolled below a 21, you are frightened 2. If you
you said
rolled below an
critical fail.
11, you're frightened 3.
But I rolled so well.
Yeah, which is good.
What does frightened do?
Frightened?
Look at that, just drag and drop.
Yep. Frightened is a status penalty equal to this value to all checks and DCs, unless specified otherwise. At the end of each of your turns, the value of your frightened condition decreases by 1.
This is
So.
infinitely better than Dragon Fear.
Yeah.
Where it's just, hey, you're afraid forever.
Don't walk any closer, damn it. Let's go ahead and start adding everybody to combat, because you've got an apex predator on your tail.
What you want for the initiative roll today?
This would be...
Isn't it always perception unless you have like a skill that just lets you do otherwise?
It's not.
No,
It's not unless you have a skill. It's unless you're doing something that would advertise otherwise.
like, you could do an intimidation initiative where it's like
you get to move first.
Let's go. Let's go, buddy.
No.
Yeah.
The frightened condition's affecting my initiative too.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All checks and saves. I
it's
would
not
say
attacks though.
for Solus and
Well, I already rolled.
for Solus and Simon, if you would like, you can take an acrobatics instead, because you're essentially diving off of the rigging to go fight this thing.
Can you modify it once it's been rolled, or how does that work? Or do you just roll it
I
again?
can. You can.
So
I'm
then,
What would be
choosing
your
perception
difference?
instead.
so
You
it
can-
was to add 2.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Add 2 to it?
No.
I think, yeah. Oh, wait, no.
Right.
Wait. Doing math. Yeah, add 2 to it.
Go up to a 15. And let me go ahead.
I'm sad because there's only one way for me as a fighter to fight this thing.
Off the boat.
You say
Dog.
that.
Oh, you see, I get to ask if I can do chemical warfare.
I gotta ask, is there a way to have the initiative order on the screen at the same time as the roll log?
Not that I know of.
Aw.
I just do the
You just
encounter
right-click it.
tab.
Pokemon game made
Just
me
Yeah,
today.
Click
you
it.
can right click it and it'll pull it up.
Ah,
At both.
perfect.
Sorry,
there you go.
Nikki.
That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you.
You can ri-
Wait, you do what?
Oh, that's super cool. I didn't know
See
you
that?
could do that.
Yeah, y'all were being like, listen, I knew what I wanted.
I was just telling you what I did. Yeah.
Oh no, not you.
That's very nice. I like that.
Yeah, that's actually awesome.
Well,
I did not know you could do that.
Oh,
the mythical seal shark known as a bunyip is he is here to predate, and he is hungry.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I can get on the boat.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Cheapers.
Well, now my good
Use
friend
that
has a swim
belly slap.
speed, so I think we're gonna swim 20 feet, and he's gonna leap out of the water and up onto the ship.
Oh.
Oh, he's a
30
big boy. He's a big
Oh, boy.
jumper.
Are we? Is it assumed Simon and I are on main deck now, or are we still where we were when we were?
You would be. I think Simon, you said you had come down because you were puking over the edge,
Yes.
so you would be on the main deck.
And actually, if you join the activity and are looking, you get a very nice picture of what rigging looks like on a ship. So
There. How? Watch together. Cool.
I gotta mute quickly. Mute.
You talking
Oh
about
yeah, all
fo-
the nets and
foyer?
everything there. Yeah. How do I leave the activity? That's how I leave it. Okay, cool. So, if you are on the deck, yeah, Solus, you could be on the deck or you could still be up in the rigging. I will leave that to you, how you feel
Yeah.
you would have been in this point.
I would have been on the rigging. He would have been leaning off the rigging with like the one hand making the map at the time.
All right. And
I
you
just don't
know,
know how to. Can I attach an icon to my token like in duels? Oh, I do. I see it. Oh wait, no, these are effects.
Solus, we're gonna go for a little nom nom, and hopefully we can draw some blood.
On me?
No,
You
no,
mean-
on
you mean
Simon.
Simon?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I got scared.
y'all and your freaking S names. Get out of here with that shit. Ooh,
Oh my god.
I guess
oh,
we're
we're
starting like
starting
that.
strong. This bunyip is ready.
Adam, how far above would you say?
I'm
I am?
dead.
You're. Oh, you
Fine,
might
I mean-
actually be. Oh
God, I
no.
am.
Oh god. I'm gonna close it for now.
Don't worry about it. I can fix her.
Okay.
And
You'd
there's
be.
Sam.
Why did I press heal?
You'd be about 15 feet up. Oh, just straight out the gate. This thing leaps out of the water and crashes down on top of your companion and just starts ripping into him. He's going to use his second action to shift form.
Dying one.
Oh no.
Wait, how do
Oh,
I?
shit.
How do I do that?
Ah.
There it is.
He's going to shift into his crocodile form. As you see the blubber kind of like starts wriggling, and these long crocodilian reptile-like legs streak out as he's ready to go to battle on land. Got that first one. Multiple people can catch the same Pokemon, but it only attacks. It no longer deals the bleed damage. However, because it got the bleed on Simon, he's also, as a free action, going to enter his Blood Frenzy. So you now have a frenzied crocodilian bunyip on your ship. Everything's going great. Starting off
I'm already
so
dying.
strong. That was a turn there.
Like no though.
I see why we are scared shitless of this.
Yeah, it is in fact a mythical creature.
I thought we already proved our combat.
Yeah, you had to prove
Now
your,
I just
your
roll a
sailing
recovery
skills.
check.
Yes.
Don't you die.
That's a success. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Starting
Okay.
off strong. Theodore.
So, no.
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
So am I no longer dying?
Reduce your dying value by 1. Yeah. You're no longer
Nice.
dying. You are,
That's
however,
good. I am wounded though,
you
right?
are wounded 1. Yes.
Okay.
Actually,
I
do
believe he's still
the
unconscious.
recovery checks happen at the beginning or end of your turn?
Ooh, that's a good
Recovery?
question.
I'm looking it up right now. Maybe I'm not looking it up right now. Where is... I imagine it'd be in quick reference, right? Or it might be over here. Hold on. I might have it on my GM screen. Recovery. No. Maybe I don't.
Left
At the start of your turn, I forgot I was muted. Sorry.
Death and
dying.
dying.
If you
Dying, you are unconscious.
out.
Recovery checks at
Yeah,
the
okay.
start of your turn. Yep.
Yeah,
Dying
cool.
value is reduced. Anytime you lose the dying, you become wounded 1. Yeah. So you're good.
If you okay,
You can't wake up from unconscious while you have 0 hit points. So you need to heal a hit point. But you are
yeah,
no longer
and
dying.
I'll
Okay.
become conscious.
Gotcha.
I mean, hey, at least I lost my frightened condition, right?
I believe so. I mean, I think you lose all conditions when you go dead.
I mean, I died.
Theodore,
all right.
go get him, Shield Boy. He's actually like in the
Quaint,
shit of
quaint.
it, so
Oh.
you
I
can.
really hope you don't
Opposite.
actually leave the
I
league.
would increase my fright condition.
This thing just flew out of the water and chomped me, and I just lost consciousness.
1 second.
He's gonna leave his post. We're all gonna die.
Nah, you're on the open water. You don't need a helmsman.
Can I?
That's called a
ask
reef.
something real quick. I just want to, because I was in the bathroom when this was happening, so I couldn't say this into my headphone. Doesn't your initiative move once you get reduced to 0 hit
Why?
points?
Hold on. Why do I only have
No.
Does
15
it?
feet of...
I don't.
When
not
you're
Not that I'm
reduced-
aware of.
When you're reduced to 0 hit points, you're knocked out with the following effects. You immediately move your initiative position to directly before the turn in which you were reduced to 0 hit points.
Oh, where's that?
Dying.
Oh yeah, as a player character, when
Alright.
you are reduced to 0 hit points, you're knocked out with the following effects. You immediately move your initiative position to directly
Sorry.
before the turn in which you were reduced to 0 HP.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
So-
I
I see where you
was
see
I
it
was
now.
peeing, but I made myself familiar with dying a while ago in
So,
case this
Directly
ended up happening.
before the turn. Okay, so you now go before the Bunyip.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I also have other bad news.
Uh-huh.
If the effect that knocked you out was a critical success from the attacker or a result of your
Got a
critical
dying
failure,
two.
you gain dying 2 condition instead.
Oh.
So you're
Unfortunate.
only a dying 1 now.
Assuming we keep
Okay.
that check. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, this is the first time we've had a serious, dangerous combat, so it's good to keep track of.
But I was peeing and I heard it and I was like, wait, no. I was like zipping up my pants as I was running back to my room.
Okay. Let's move 20 feet to here. I don't know why it says yellow for 15 feet. We're gonna move, so that's my 1 stride for 20 feet. Let's, oh wait! Does Frightened reduce your speed as well? No, just ability checks.
Yeah, it should only reduce ability saving
Then why
throws,
does it
stuff
only
like
give me
that.
15 feet?
But does it reduce your strength to the point of where you can no longer carry your armor?
It shouldn't.
That's an interesting question.
It doesn't reduce
Let's
though,
see.
it reduces the checks.
Frightened. You're gripped by fear and struggle to control your nerves. The frightened condition always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to this value to all your checks and DCs. So no, it shouldn't reduce speed or attributes or anything like that.
Okay.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Are you at 20 or 15 feet?
You should
Right
have
now it's
20.
telling me I only have 15 feet.
But you've
Right.
moved. But you've moved 65 feet as of right now.
Yeah.
So you've moved.
Oh.
I think it's just something.
You moved 5 feet before you actually did anything.
Oh, that might be. Yeah, because
No, but like I can only move, hold on.
so it
What
calculates.
3, yeah, so it's only letting me move 15. What I mean is it's only letting me move 15 feet before,
So move the 10 feet right now. Move your 10 feet right. Move the 10 feet until it says that you're. So yeah, move right there. Move right
okay,
there.
so this is before it changes color.
Okay, now try to move
See how
20
many-
feet. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah,
had-
you had moved 5 feet before you had done anything.
yeah,
so
because it
okay.
calculates through the entire encounter.
Yeah.
So you might have just like shifted or something at some point.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we know you got 20. So from the helm to
Yeah. So like
Right next
from the
to
helm
Jack?
right here, that's 20 feet.
Okay,
Guys, I moved 95 feet this turn.
speedy boy. Oh, I should probably get some
All right.
more intense music.
Let's also yeah, let's raise the shield and do ever stand stance.
All right. So you are now a beefy boy.
Actually, wait, no. Yeah, raise shield ever stand stance.
All right.
And that's my 3 actions. Why do I have ever stand stance twice on my thing? There we go. Alright, I'm done. It is my turn.
Okay.
That's it.
That's my 3 actions. 1 stride, ever stand stance is another action, raise the shield is my 3rd.
Oh wow! So your conditions are at the top right of your screen, right?
Mhm.
And you can increase or decrease them by clicking the box that is associated with.
It
Mhm.
it should move it on its own though.
Is
Yeah.
there a way I can
Yeah.
click it that'll like pop up the effects in chat for when like we popped up a bunch of stuff and we forgot what it does?
What do you
That-
mean?
So
Like what?
right here, right when we shifted over to your turn, if you look in the chat log, it says Solus' status effects, and you just hover over that right
hover
into.
over it. Got it. Thanks.
But yeah, you are up, Solus.
Can I get a clarification?
At the end of my
when
turn,
I
the
am
sprite is gone.
climbing and I take the stride action, is my climb speed just equal to my movement speed, or what's the deal with that?
Do you have a climb speed?
No.
Then it is an athletics check.
What if I was already climbing, like, the position I found myself in?
Then it is an athletics check to climb the other way.
What happens if I fail the athletics check? Do I fall?
You just move slower.
Oh, okay. I can deal with
Or
it.
get tangled in it.
Is that an action, by the way?
Action climb. Let's see. You move up, down, or across an incline. Unless it's particularly easy, you must attempt an athletics check. On a critical success, you move up safely or safely down the incline 5 feet plus 5 feet per 20 feet of your land total. On a success, you move 5 feet per 20 feet of your land speed.
Okay, so only 5 feet for 20 feet. So I could effectively I could only move 5 feet right now if I succeeded, and
Yep.
it is an action.
Yep.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Or you
Wow,
could just
what-
let go.
What's the failure?
There is no failure, which basically just means you don't move or anything. On a critical failure, you do fall.
Okay. If I fell right now, I'd still land on the ship?
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter for me.
There is an arrest fall reaction you can do as well, I think.
That's fair. I'll try to stride. Or, I guess, move 5 feet. It would put me within range of a few things. Let's see, athletics? Or acrobatics, I guess, for my... Damn it!
Okay. Get, like, tangled up in the ropes as you're trying to make a speedy decline.
Well, that's the case. I will... I suppose, since I'm climbing and I have one hand free and I was doing something else, I'd have to draw something if I want to use it, so... Let's see, what am I in range of right now? Measure things. Nope. No problem. We'll do hand crossbow.
All right.
Wait, what's the range on hand crossbow?
You don't have it out. You got to draw it first.
Yeah, I know.
Interact,
I
and
said
then
that.
an action.
I knew that. I said
Yeah.
I suppose I'd have to draw this.
I did not hear it. I'm sorry.
Hand crossbow. Where's the range? Range increment 60 feet. Okay, so this is in range. So I'll action, take it out, and then I'll. Yeah.
10
that's my turn.
does not hit, unfortunately. Apricot.
Oh boy.
Our balls.
That's exactly what's going on. Okay, I'm scared. It's a flopless fish thing.
I'm going to hop off Jack. Show it how afraid I am of it, as I'm going to pop a gas of poison in his face.
Oh boy. A DC 15 fortitude save. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That would be, I guess, a critical success.
Yep.
No,
No,
it's a
that would be a
success.
success. So he
Okay.
takes half the initial damage and half the persistent.
Okay.
That is
Save
2 points of
One.
damage.
and 1 persistent damage. Yay!
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Why is it 2 and half persistent? There we go. Perfect. All right. Anything else for you? What is a stride and a puff of poison? Oh, that's 2 actions. So no, that
Yeah,
is
I'm screwed.
Jack. Your parrot got off your shoulder.
Damn it.
Captain Jack Parrot. Ha!
Fuck. Step forward. Draw the weapon. And I will attempt to slash.
All right.
Oh, +4. Oh, fuck me. Alright, cool.
That's a
I
hit.
hit. Woo! Woo!
Does
I
it
see.
look like we're dealing damage?
Yeah, you are. So you notice, like, when it first tore into Simon, it seemed to have gone a little bit crazy. And as you run up and carve into it, it calms down a little bit. Not much, but you got through, the temp HP.
Okay, it is at this point Simon would get the first dying condition
Yeah.
taken off.
Yeah, so you went from
Yep, so you
dying
can go
to
ahead and skip my
dying
turn.
one. That
Yep.
brings us to the Bunyip.
Hey, and the persistent
And-
poison just goes on.
Yep, just happens.
So
Theodore, you made yourself the biggest target first. So
that's kind of floppy.
his little crocodile legs start tip-tapping across the ground, and he's going to go in for a
bitch.
bite.
Do it.
Oh yeah, well, fuck you. Damn it.
Miss.
Fair enough. Let's see, do you have anything else? No, you sure don't. So we're just crunching. We're gonna crunch. Oh wait, I gotta make sure I'm targeting the right person.
Forgot to do that.
Do not target Simon again.
Oh,
And
That is a hit.
second one with the lower multi-attack. Okay, sir.
Wait, hold on. That's. Oh wait. Okay, those are her. Oh, okay. I got mixed up. So the 15 was Jack trying to hit him with an opportunity attack.
Yes.
Those two were him hitting me.
Correct.
Okay.
And that is his
Let's roll the
stride
damage.
and both attacks. So damage. Oh, sir.
Let's
That's
block.
absurd.
Okay.
That second one.
Yeah, his blood frenzy cranks up his damage even more.
Does that bring me exactly to? That brings me exactly to 0. You're
No.
fucking bullshitting me.
Oh no.
That brings me
Oh, well, there goes
exactly
the
to
tank.
fucking 0. You son of a bitch. Ugh.
Is that unconscious or is that dying?
That's dying.
That's
Okay.
dying.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's only not dying if it's
dying.
non-lethal.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Where's the dying effect?
And they declare it as such,
There we
Which
go.
I don't
Since
suppose
I'm
would
so
fuck me
intimately
up with.
familiar with it now.
I got it. Ugh, you son of a bitch.
And
It's
then
that
I would
big.
just move Theodoric up to the same initiative as mine.
Yeah.
hey, at least you're only a
Okay.
dying one.
Here he is.
Vicious.
That's a vicious seal.
Oh, end of mine.
You go
Would a
away.
16 have hit?
No one ever rolled in
Karina.
James's character, Karina.
That is accurate.
We can have her do her turn now and then
Yeah.
have it at the end of combat or end of the turn order.
Oh, there. Okay. Okay. He came in ready to roll.
But have
Can
her
you
do
roll
her
a
first
thingy?
turn.
Who has control of Karina?
I don't.
I don't even.
I
Oh wait, I do. I do.
do have control of her too. I can do her.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna first roll her frightened condition thingy. Why didn't it roll? I can't roll it. Never mind. I can look at her sheet, but I can't touch anything.
Okay. Okay. PCs, Karina, configure. Oh yeah, no, it is only James that owns it. There you go. Happy birthday.
18 is frightened 1.
Yes.
Alright. Let me go put that.
I think an 18 was frightened 2. Because a success was frightened
Oh, it's
1, and a
it's a
success was
critical
21.
success. Is
A critical success is not affected.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's why I was so bummed. I was like, I rolled a 20 and I still got frightened 2.
Okay, and then. Alright, so for Karina's first turn, she has cantrips. Okay. That's a touch cantrip. Does she have reach?
Found this out a hard way. Reach adds an action to whatever you're doing,
Really?
which is fun.
Interesting.
Checking the feet.
Unless, oh wait, unless it's
No.
the empty thing that I didn't know about from yesterday.
No. Okay. She doesn't have reach. She does have magic missile though.
Nope, it is an action. My bad.
What?
I was talking to myself.
Oh, okay. We're gonna cast magic missile at it,
All right.
and we'll just use all 3 of her actions to hit. So 1, 2. Is it supposed to? Am I supposed to roll for each one? I guess so.
I think so,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Might as well.
All right.
All right.
That's 1 cast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe I should just hit cast. That'd probably let you do it. Okay, so if you cast once, you can't cast again. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. And then does Charm do?
I don't know.
Does
I'm
Charm do
zero.
anything fun? Can't use hostile actions.
That sounds useful. Does charm
Yeah,
target?
well, not towards you, so it's not that useful, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right. Well, she doesn't have anything that range-wise, so she's gonna draw her pepper box and try to shoot the floor.
All right. Wait,
Yeah.
why is she shooting on the floor?
I mean, Bunyip.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, she has a +0, so you know. Oh my God! She
Holy
hit.
shit. I mean, it is a pretty big creature, so. Yeah, another 4 damage.
Bang!
Rena just fucking shredded this guy.
All right, and then she can reload. I don't know how to reload. Where's the reload? Is that a thing?
I think it's just an action.
Didn't someone take persistent bleeding damage?
Simon.
Oh shit. Get Simon up.
Yeah.
All right,
How does
and then
persistent damage work
Karina's thing would have gone down twice at this point.
Mhm.
She's fine now.
Okay. Solus.
Let's see. How far to the ground from here? Like if I were to drop,
About 15 feet.
does
Not
that count
terribly.
as part of my movement, or like I assume dropping would be an action?
I think dropping is just falling. You could take an acrobatics check as an action to reduce
Correct,
any
it's
damage, but I think it's
When
just
you fall more than 5 feet, you take bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance when you land.
More than 5 feet? Oh, gee.
I
have
mean,
you ever
have
fallen
you ever
10
fallen
feet? Like,
5
shit
feet?
hurts.
No, yes, I have. I did a lot
I
of
fell off a
acrobatics.
building.
I was in fun fact about Reuben time. When I was younger, before I really got into my marching band days, I was in Taekwondo and martial arts. I made it all the way to 3rd degree black belt, and I did a lot of acrobatics on the demonstration team that we had. My specialty were wall kicks and like things like jumping off of other people and breaking boards. So yes, I have fallen more than 10 feet before in awkward ass positions.
It doesn't feel particularly good.
I did sprain my ankle once after landing from a vault off of my own brother. That to this day I will say he fucked me up on purpose because he's my brother. I don't actually think he fucked me up on purpose. I'm sorry, I'm holding things up.
So you can fall and take 8 damage? 7? Is it roll down, round down? I
should be
assume
round
it's
down. Or you could drop directly into the water.
But that, how far is that? How far is it from the water to the deck?
Oh, not far at all. Like
give me
like
feet.
3 feet. You could get up
3
there
feet.
in a single 5-foot action or 5-foot move,
Oh, well then I'll do that then.
like as part of your stride.
So I'll
Treat it as if it were 20 feet shorter, 30 feet if you. Yeah, so you're no damage.
and then
You're
I'll
falling into the
hop
water.
up onto the. I was gonna take a stride action anyway, so I'll hop up onto here. So that's 5 feet. And then, God, I need to start matching character portraits with tokens. So Simon's got to get up. I can kind of make it to him, I think. So did Simon take the persistent bleeding damage?
Yeah, he did
So he's
mark
taking-
you.
I think
So he.
it seems like it went away
I don't think you
when I
lose.
died.
I don't think you lose persistent damage when you go down. Is the thing. I don't know.
I'll be able to bring him up.
Let's see, shall we?
Sorry, this is going to influence what I do on my turn. I know you can bring him up, but you might. I don't have. You have more combat capabilities than I do, so your turn might be better spent attacking the thing.
No, that's not how it would have worked. It would have been. Where'd you go?
Do you lose?
I would have had to
persistent
drag.
damage?
That's how we would have done it. I would have dragged it onto you.
Pathfinder.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah.
We'll just continue on from here. It's fine.
No problem. Apricot's gonna get him up next turn. Okay.
So, okay, well, hold on. That's going to change, though, because I am currently dying 1 because I succeeded, but if
But then
I
you
am
took the persistent
persistently bleeding, then I wouldn't have succeeded, right? Or even if
Well,
I
you
did
would've-
succeed.
You would have succeeded, but you would have gone back down to the same dying. But you still get to make the check to get rid of the persistent damage.
You should
Well,
be
down.
able
Then,
to.
but my question becomes then, like, if I fail, then I'm failing twice.
The
Right.
the internet's
Once you're
consensus
dying.
seems to be that persistent damage when you're down is really fucking rough.
Taking damage while dying. If you take damage while you already have, increase your dying condition by 1. If you have the wounded condition, yada yada. So basically, yeah.
He's dying 3 right now.
No,
Well,
he's at
Let me dying
succeeded, so
2.
he's
Yeah,
stayed
dying
dying.
2.
But does
Well-
he still get to make the check to see if the persistent thing goes away?
yes.
Because that's how that works.
Yeah,
Okay.
so basically, as long as you continue to succeed on your recoveries, you stay flat until you get rid of the persistent, or
So
unless
he should have
someone
made a
heals you.
roll. He should have made a roll.
How would
for
I get rid of the
persistent.
persistent?
It's a flat check at the end of your turn, I think.
Yeah, if you hover over the persistent, there's a roll-assisted recovery.
I can't see.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I
So
know.
if you click on
and I
your-
shouldn't be apologizing because I know we're still getting used to this.
If you click on your token where you have all of your conditions up on the top right. Okay.
Okay,
So
so
yeah, you're still at just regular old dying 2.
So I took 5, so I'm gonna expend 20 to move up to here, which puts me, I believe, puts me in range. Yep. So, which bomb would be most useful here? Probably
Alternatively, for those of you that have medicine as a skill and healer's kits and or sticky mud, you can, in lieu of treating wounds, you can treat bleeds, essentially. So like you can treat persistent damage. Get rid of that is another way to go about it. Sorry,
no,
keep
actually,
going.
you know what? No, I'm gonna take another stride action to move it because, like, right now I still have the frightened, so like it would not be optimal for me to try and do that right now. So I'm gonna take another stride action.
Okay.
Apricot, I think your turn is better spent trying to hurt the thing, and I'm gonna administer an elixir of healing to Simon.
Okay.
He takes it off his chest and kind of like starts going like, "Here, get up." And I think I still have how much? I had 10 feet of movement left, or did I have 10 or 5? I think I moved 15 feet to get here.
Yeah.
So it's here.
Okay.
So I move. Okay, so only 5. That's fine by me. Though I'll move up to here. And let me roll that.
0.
Why did you move back? Or how did you move
if you
back?
ever
I
have
had
one
5
HP
feet movement left.
You can't move back.
Oh yeah, that's
to-
right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so on taking the elixir, you would immediately lose your dying conditions.
You took
Oh
6.
damn, for the full 6.
You get the max left. Yeah.
What about the bleed?
He's got wounded.
The
one.
bleed
He
is
has to be
still
healed for that?
It's still there.
The bleed is still there.
And I believe that's all
Good
my
to know.
actions, so.
Okay. Apricot. And do be mindful if you don't treat the bleed and it happens to knock you back down, you go back down at your wounded condition. So your dying is worse.
Back to dying 2, I assume.
Question
Hmm?
for, or rather, make sure you reduce your frightened.
Yes.
Solus.
Yeah.
I'm not frightened anymore. Yay.
Apricot.
It's scary and it gets the claws.
Ooh.
And you.
No
Get
one
'em.
wanted to help poor old.
Oh, I want to. I want
Simon
to.
will help himself. It's okay.
I can Simon up. I can.
Ah, damn.
14 does not hit.
Well, you're scary and you're fat.
I'm a hard feeling.
And I'm going to take a step to get closer to the tank.
Okay. That brings us to Jack.
And I am no longer afraid.
Alright. Gonna walk in and hope that I can hurt this thing.
Okay.
Alright. Strike 1!
That's a hit. Okay. As you guys begin like carving into it, it's taking some good damage. It's got some pretty fucking thick blubber.
Oh.
Nice.
So, you know, it's taking a
Let's
while,
see how
but
that blubber
that one might do a little bit more. Ew. That was a good hit. As this, like, you step forward and you carve into the side and you realize just how thick all of that blubber is. And so instead of stepping back for another swing, you just step into it, pushing the blade deeper and sweep back, cutting off a big, thick slab. Anything else for you, Jack?
Nope, he's just carving this thing. He's like, fuck.
It's time for some sushi. Simon, what you got?
Simon is just going to stand.
Okay.
I'm removing the prone condition. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and hope that he doesn't have attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
And I'm going to stride. And then I will...
You wanna see something funny?
Yes.
He does have attacks of
Aquatic
opportunity if you're both in the
In the
water.
Nice.
Talk about risk it for the biscuit. That was a gamble.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then I'm going to... I'm going to stride again.
Okay.
He's running.
I don't
Oh
blame
boy, he
him.
running.
Behind the mast right there.
All right.
And when he gets up to the mast, he just kind of like puts his back up against it and he's like, and he realizes he's holding his hand on his stomach and he pulls it away and he sees himself like bleeding out. He's like, oh no, it sucks.
All right. Anything else for you?
I have to roll the recovery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. Just for my own curiosity, let's see.
It would have been a D6, I think. Or would it have been 2
It would have been
D6?
Would've
2
dropped
because
you to
Wouldn't have
half.
put you down though, so that's
it wouldn't have
good.
put you down. You'd have been okay. You'd have made it, but that would have sucked.
Yep.
Hey, look who's good.
Hey.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. My dad's walking around in my apartment.
Ah. Well, Apricot or Solus, you saved at least one of your companions. He's back
Wait,
up
but-
and alive.
Wait, who else is down?
Theo.
Theo.
Theo took.
Oh.
The tank
Yeah.
went down.
So
Why
Theo,
is there a token sideways?
no one knows. No one's been able to figure it out.
I will rotate his token.
Theo at least made it through
I'll
2
go
hits
to
before
Flea.
going down.
The spirit of James, like rotating our tokens while he's not even here.
I
Yeah,
took 2 hits at like the maximum he could
yeah.
roll.
He smacked you.
Like
Well
literally
done.
the fucking
Hey,
max
you got to be a
fucking roll.
tank.
Yeah.
You got to feel what a tank feels like for 2 seconds.
That's that level 1 life. And if I could get a recovery check from you, Theo. Hey, you're back.
Lock it off, Sonny.
Now he's just unconscious. Right?
Take it on the chin.
That'll be if
Wait, why don't I
he
see it?
succeeds
Hold on.
on the recovery check.
Oh,
When I said he's back, I meant he's back upright.
Oh, my bad.
oh, I see.
Where do I make the recovery?
It's next to
Oh, here we
the
go, I
dying
see it.
condition.
So Adam,
Mhm.
as I do this, I would like to spend all of my hero points
Okay.
to do a heroic recovery.
Okay.
And in a heroic recovery,
Don't you need 3 to do that?
You have
no,
hero
if you
points?
have at least 1 hero point, you can spend all of your remaining hero points at the start of your turn or when your dying value would increase. You lose the dying condition entirely and stabilize with 0 hit points. You don't gain the wounded condition or increase its value from losing the dying condition this way.
Very nice.
So as Theodoric is bleeding out on the deck of the ship, his hand slipped off the shield and onto his chest, onto the little kind of tabard that is hanging from his belt of a rose growing out of some bloody cobblestones. And as it rests on that, it slides a little further and right over where one of the wounds is, as he takes a deep breath and is no longer dying.
You can see just as his hand is like sliding down, that wound begins to like spurt. Like that something in there was kind of holding tension, like either his muscles were tense or something like that. And as his hand releases, so do the rest of his muscles, and the arterial bleed is revealed before the hand falls down and puts that pressure down, and you all get a very brief realization that that was about to be really bad.
Yep. I'm still unconscious though, right? I'm trying to find the unconscious condition.
Yep, you are. It is
There we go. I got it.
okay. That is Theo's turn. The big bad bun you.
That's right, you died of my poison.
You'll get him eventually.
I got him.
Hmm.
Don't make me do it again.
I feel like Jack has done more to it. know what? You've both been kind of fucking with it, so it's going to be the first attack to Jack and the second to Apricot.
Yeah. So stay concentrated
Instantly
on those
kills
things.
both of them.
So here's the attack
Don't mind
for
me.
Jack.
I'm just picking people up.
No
Ow.
way.
No, that
Oh,
was
that
the
was
Theo.
a Dio.
Oh. Oof.
Oh,
Okay.
that still
What?
sucks.
Okay. No.
Well,
Still
I
probably
just-
critical,
I
though.
just didn't
but
change
I
the
can't
target.
Tell. What would make it a critical? If it's,
It's-
10
If it's
above?
plus
10
10
above.
of your AC.
Yeah, it's still a critical hit, so
Okay.
you can roll it.
What happens if you get hit
And
in
the
unconscious?
second-
Because you're not dying yet.
Second to Apricot.
Did you target the right person for the damage?
Yeah.
It's your con-
Behind there.
Okay. Jack, here's your damage. Ooh. Big hits.
See, I was strategizing.
Fortunately,
That was
because-
not double.
That wasn't. That was just almost max.
dang it.
You
Here.
didn't roll crit.
Critical. There we go.
Oh
Well,
my goodness.
What?
well,
What?
might not.
What?
So when this encounter started, I was like, oh, we're
Oh.
probably gonna have to use the cannons. Like, what's the swim speed of the ship per round? Like, we can keep in range of the cannons and try to
So,
pelt this thing. It
I-
jumped on our
Sure.
ship immediately.
Yeah,
I
so
am-
that would have been the ideal situation, would have been to use the cannons.
It jumped on our ship as soon as combat started.
Yeah, Karina was a little
They
distracted.
couldn't goddamn see this piece of shit.
Well,
Is a 17 mine?
Yeah, we'll give you the 17.
Okay. I will take the damage.
now and
So the plus side to all of this is that
I'm not
because he shifted form so early, when he's in his crocodilian form, he doesn't have the persistent bleed damage.
oh wait,
So that's
I think
good.
I'm only at dying.
Oh,
I'm not
you're
trying.
dying
I'm not
too.
trying to
Killing
kill myself.
yourself.
I'm not trying to kill myself. I promise. There you go.
Oh wait,
You're dying too.
That
'cause it was
hurts.
It was a
you
Yeah,
said
crit,
it's.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll wait my turn. I'm sorry. This is.
Mhm.
I got a great idea.
Okay. So fortunately, Jack, you are not bleeding out and dying. You're just
We
dying.
can reduce this first.
That, with that, he's hurt. He's real hurt. I think he tries to swim away here.
But
As
wait, I
he's
can.
gotten all of the threats kind of like put to sleep. I think
Don't
yeah,
do it.
he swims
Don't
away.
do it.
Again, fortunately, because of his crocodilian form, he's a little bit slower in the water. He only has
Yeah.
30 feet. Yeah, he's peacing out. Y'all hurt. Karina. Damn it. The fucking... Oh my god, he was supposed to have been
God,
recovering
sir.
this whole
Oh,
time.
that would have been awesome.
There you go. Have your recovery check. Karina.
Karina.
He's still He's still
Yeah.
getting a plus.
I think Karina can technically still shoot because it's got 3 rounds, but I don't know how
it's 3
gun
rounds.
works.
It's 3 barrels. She has to reload individually each barrel, though.
And she has to change each barrel, right?
Yeah,
too?
so it's an
Yeah, it's an
action to
action
swap
to
the
change
barrel
it.
and an action to shoot.
Alright, so action to swap barrel, then action to shoot. Here we go.
Jesus, why is she so good with this?
Oh shit.
Because
I
we
didn't mean
kind
to.
of look like we dumped all the good dice on
1 bullet, 1
Oh.
damage.
It's the ones that are gonna get this guy. The persistent poison, the fucking pepper box.
Has it not been making the?
No, it
It's
hadn't
been.
been.
Alright.
Anything else for her?
and I don't think she has any other abilities.
Cannons.
Oh.
Cannons.
She does
Yeah,
have
okay,
a
so
cannon.
Like,
that's
Six
what I.
actions worth
that-
of stuff, though.
That was my
Yeah.
idea, but the cannon has a range of like up to 100 feet, if I remember Adam saying
Mhm.
correctly. So
Between
if you could
50
get
and
down
100.
there, then
That's it. And Karina's all the way in the crow's nest. If you guys.
Yeah, she's about 20 feet up right now.
Yeah.
But there is a ladder there, so she could climb down.
She could climb down easy. It's just.
He would just.
It's a lot to. Okay, she'll start climbing down.
Okay. So she would be now same spot, but deck level.
Mm-hmm. Can you move Jack to right before the?
Oh yeah.
Bunyip.
Yeah. Okay.
This dude is just stacking bodies under his name.
I know.
I'm kind of surprised I survived.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, it's time.
She just makes her way down. I don't know if I need to roll anything for
It's
ladder.
a ladder. It says, like, I think he said climbing.
What the
said
fuck
if
is
it's-
that?
That's this.
Oh. Hi, Vis.
You all, like, as the chaos kind of, like, stole this of, like, get the cannons and don't you run away from apricot and all of that. You all see the trap to the ballast open up, and Vis, who had been, like, kind of just sitting in the water down there, climbs out, and he looks around. He had so, and he's gonna dive into the water after it.
What an asshole. You know what? I'm gonna steer the boat away.
But that brings up a good point, because I was going to ask at the beginning, what is the movement speed of the ship?
Significantly higher than the movement speed of a bunyip. I'll tell you that much.
But the bunyip, I assume the bunyip's swimming down too.
You're actually in relatively shallow water, as you can see on the
You
map.
told
You
you
can
there was
actually
gonna be a
see.
You dumbass bunyip, we got you now.
Solus, that brings us to you.
It's in crocodile form, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Crocodiles are a form of reptile, yes?
I mean,
It's just Reptile and Reptile's
sort
Islands.
of.
I can speak to reptiles. Crocodiles are reptiles.
Yeah, well, okay, yes. So crocodiles are reptiles, yes. But when I say it's in crocodile form, I mean it grew legs. Not that
dare
it
you.
fully becomes a
You let me.
crocodile.
You let me speak to this bunyip
No,
right
it's
now.
a
I
land
wanna-
shark. It's not a crocodile. It's a land
No,
shark.
he said it's a
Kinda.
shape
Can we
changer.
please just kill it?
If
so
you'd
I
like
don't
to talk to
die?
it, please
I
talk
want to
to
speak to its manager.
it. Okay.
No, I want to I want to roll another nat 20 on diplomacy to. No, no, I'm gonna.
Hey, come back here and die for us because, you know, that's part of our job is to kill you.
Hey, would you come back here
Diplomatically.
and die, please? Can I? Do I even have the range to? I don't know that I. Motherfucker.
To start working on the cannon that we keep talking about? Yes,
Shut
you
up!
do.
Hey, I'm checking
Hey,
distances.
let
me-
him cook. Let him
If I-
cook.
Let him
because-
cook.
I know.
We'll judge him
Well, he's
afterwards.
the one that's talking about the cannons.
No, let him cook.
All
Let
right,
him
well,
cook.
it kind of made me feel stupid now. Like, but I was just checking to see if I was in range to use a Tanglefoot bag to, I don't know, reduce its speed significantly so that we'd have more chances to hit it. But okay, I
I
guess
was
I'll just do
making
the
a
form.
joke. I apologize, Ruben. I'm sorry.
Let him cook.
Ruben, you
Um,
do what you want to do, buddy.
I don't know.
All right, then
Yes.
don't do anything.
Good.
I'm gonna go down to start praying the cannons because I'm not in range. I can't hit it with my
The
Tanglefoot.
cannon was right
Okay.
beside you.
The cannon is right beside you.
Oh, I thought they
so-
were. I thought they were in.
It's right there. You can see it.
I thought they were below deck. Okay, I'll take 3
It
actions
is.
to aim the cannon.
Okay, 3 actions to aim.
Right,
Oh.
3 to aim and then shoot on the next turn or whatever.
3 to aim, 2 to load, 1 to shoot.
Oh, okay. It's not that
So,
bad.
apricot.
Wait,
That
who
brings
the
us-
hell is this dude?
That's Vis.
Came up.
That's the.
That's Vis, the guy who snuck out of the. He's been sitting in the ballast tank this entire time. He was told to hide, well, to see how you guys handled yourselves. And he was good with it because like you seemed to be losing, but losing
Okay.
well, and then you're letting it get away. So now he's after it.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Letting it get away.
Yeah.
Ah, there you are. Are you doing the whole 3 action?
No.
Okay.
I gotta multitask here.
Okay.
All right, Jack, you get 1.
That's not bad.
Welcome back to the living.
That's
All right. So I
All
get
right.
1 wounded, right?
Mhm.
And
Well,
we're gonna
dying.
go over to the tank, and we're gonna stop that.
He's already stable.
But if you were to just pump 3 actions, and
It would heal
doesn't it
everybody.
heal him anyway?
Yeah.
Eh.
Why didn't you do all 3?
That's what I'm saying. Like you should have, if you would.
I'm already stabilized.
I'm not saying you should have,
Right.
but if you
I'm
would
already
have-
stable, dude. I used my hero. I used heroic recovery.
Yeah, but then
I'm
didn't you get
stable.
critted? Didn't you get crit hit though?
No, Jack
No,
is the one who
he
got
didn't.
crit.
Never mind. No.
I'm stable because I used heroic recovery, so I'm just unconscious.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you-
Oh, you're fine then. Never mind. We're gonna go to the.
We're not worried about you then.
We're just gonna heal you for 3. We're gonna move. Take a step. Draw a javelin.
Oh my god. Is it one of your cactus needles?
Yep, it's a big ass needle.
Fire
Hey,
away,
Sharky,
good man.
Catch.
Oh shit.
And I targeted
swear
myself,
this
but
works.
whoops.
17 does still hit, yeah. Damn. He's not looking good.
You get harpoon.
Simon.
All right, Simon has, because of his positioning, has limited range right now. So I'm going to draw my bow. I'm going to move to the edge of the ship, but towards the cannon.
Mhm.
And for my third action, I will fire my short bow.
Okay.
Let me make sure I have my lethal arrows drawn this time, because
Those are always good.
And here, I will use a hero point to re-roll that.
Okay, and make sure you target it.
Would 16 have hit?
No.
I didn't think so.
Oof.
That's way worse. Okay, cool down.
As he, like, you stand up and the bleeding has stopped, but, you know, you lost a lot of blood. You got hurt real bad. So you're kind of like staggering forward and you draw and fire, and just the way the water's refracting, it didn't quite have the line you thought you did.
And I just shout out.
Can I do this for a second?
I'm coming, Solus. Don't worry, I'll help you.
Can I aid his attack roll?
As a reaction?
Yes. I'm wanting to inspire him for I actually hit the guy.
Okay. Now, so question, with the hero point, does it let you choose between the two? Or do you have to take the
pretty
second?
sure it's. I gotta double check, but I'm pretty sure it specifies you must use a second result.
Okay.
So with the 12, so
Yeah, I don't think you can aid far enough to help, unfortunately.
nope. I can only do a +2, you bastard. You fucked up.
Okay. Theo sleeping. Jack. Would you like to load the cannon and fire?
Can I load it while prone?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I was about to say that's fine. Like,
Because there's a stack of cannonballs next to it, and it's one of those where you, like, drop the bottom out and put the cannonball
I'm gonna. That's
So-
what I'm
Lay on
gonna
your
do.
stomach.
Solus is
Open the
aiming it, so you just, like, laying down,
I just
load the
crawl
cannonball
over
in.
and just slowly load it,
pull.
and
Hey, I'm
how do
gonna.
I shoot cannon? Do you want me to put cannon into inventory?
No, I've got it all.
Okay.
So it is 2 to load, 1 to fire. It is
It's
still
fair.
slightly out of range, or slightly too close in range, I guess.
If it crit fails
However-
and it hits Viz,
I will say you basically have a readied action to do that final fire.
Okay.
And since it's its turn and it's swimming away, go ahead, fire said cannon. He needs to
It actually doesn't even make it away. It just dies from the poison damage right there in the water.
Come on.
He needs to make
Come
a
on.
reflex.
Has it really not been saving against the poison, the persistent poison?
He hasn't been rolling, but the last time he did actually roll, he still failed. Okay, now he saved.
No, that's his reflex
What was it,
against the
66
cannon.
bludgeoning or something? I recall.
So a success or half damage. I believe.
He wasn't looking good though.
Yep. Carefully at range and commit 200. Okay, so that is a success. So half damage. Jack, go ahead and roll me 6d12, please.
Wow.
That's a big slap.
21. 20.
Didn't matter, as he only had 10 left. As he proceeds to swim away, and Stolas kind of like leading, and then they win, and Jack yanks on the firing cord, sparking the gunpowder.
Hey, you stupid motherfucker! Smile.
As you blast this cannonball into its back and take just a fucking hole out of this creature.
I need to say, like, the positioning from where I'm standing, there's just a ringing in my ear right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What are you talking about? The whole boat shifted. I'm in the water.
No, that's why the cannon's on wheels, so that the cannon shifts and not the boat. It like rolls backwards, and Jack, you get caught underneath it for a second.
I get clocked in the face, and I'm knocked out again.
Good night.
Back to sleep with you. And with that, this just kind of swimming out after it, like looks back, and you see like there's all right, good enough. And he swims out and grabs the thing by the tail and just starts swimming back, dragging the bunyip on board. He gets it to the edge pretty easily because things weigh a lot less in the water, but he definitely needs a lot of help getting it up onto the ship.
He's got it.
Simon walks over to try and help him get it up, but
I just throw it.
Gets seasick again,
Someone
and so
help Theo.
starts throwing up over the side instead of throwing up all over the side of the bunyip.
Nice. Oh yes, is someone gonna help Theo?
Please. Oh, fuck me.
Oh no, I'm not unconscious because I'm unconscious. I'm unconscious because I'm still at 0 fucking hit points.
Yes, but that doesn't mean Jack doesn't know what your condition is.
Well, from looking at him, he looks pretty fucked up.
Exactly. So I'm going to assume he needs help.
Alright. Let's go to treat the wounds.
Go ahead and make your medicine check.
Lots of time.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna go, Adam. I'm gonna go, kind of back up here and begin treat wounds on myself. But it takes 10 minutes.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll.
I know how to heal.
Go ahead and roll the 2d8. Theo, you're back up with 4. And for you, Simon?
That is a medicine.
I am leaking aloe vera oils everywhere.
I think I get the 2d8 right because it would be DC. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
DC 15.
And I get my my wounded level goes away. Oh, thank God.
Very nice.
like nothing ever happened.
Yeah,
Back to full health, no wounded levels. We're all good.
everything's going great.
I just slump over the side of the railing.
I'm done. I gotta go home. I don't like water.
Oh, shut up, Apricot.
And with that,
I mean,
My
he's kind
headphones
of right.
died.
That thing did suck a lot. I wasn't a huge fan of it.
I'm
But we
sorry.
got it though, huh?
I feel like if we saw it sooner, we might have been able to take it out with the cannons.
Yeah, no, that would have been really nice. Kind of know what's coming.
Well, can't be
What's
helped.
done is done.
Anyone else need a
We
healing?
got it. No one died. Theo, you alright?
I'll be fine.
Alright, good. Why does my face hurt?
this is just slowly starting to skin the creature. He gets to the point where the cannonball like bore through, and he just kind of like shakes his head a little bit. And
You
then
weren't supposed to heal the 10, Theo.
goes
the 10,
around.
not the
Or
10.
not the 10. Not. Yeah, no, not.
Yeah, you're the 4.
Yeah.
I'm the
Adam,
4.
did the creature speak Aquan
I
by
see.
any chance?
Did the creature speak Aquan? I don't see anything about this creature speaking anything. And given its intelligence, no, it did not.
Got it.
Yeah,
Listen, I'll
he,
try to talk to anything.
fair.
Why not talk to us?
I do talk to you guys. You guys all fell asleep last night, though. And I couldn't find Apricot after everyone went to sleep.
You
It's almost
said
like-
anything!
I didn't say I wouldn't speak to... Oh, I'm speaking to you right now, aren't I?
Alright, good. I'm glad you're talking to us. Why do you care more from this bunyip than you do for us?
I don't care about this thing more than I care about you guys. I was just, you know, if there's a diplomatic...
Well, then heal me!
Oh, okay. He, like, starts walking up to you.
I'll fix.
Oh, you
I'll
fix?
fix.
Wait, I can fix too. Let me fix. He said he wanted me to speak to him.
Okay.
I'll shove a
I'll
healing
walk away.
potion. I'll shove a healing potion down your throat. Here, you get 2. There, yeah.
Oh, God, I love this shit.
Oh God, yes.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
I want to say there's more where that came from, but Simon took the other one.
I'm gonna just medicine.
Yeah.
This turns around and looks up at you, Theo, as you're standing behind him. Kind of looks you up and down.
Okay.
Looks at your shield. Your tower shield, is it one of the, like, squared off, like, flat on the bottom?
Yeah.
Kind of looks at you, looks at your shield,
There you go.
turns around and makes a cut along the bunyip. And... here.
What is he? He makes a cut?
Mhm.
Oh, along the bunion and hands it to me.
No,
Oh, shit.
he points to where he made the incision and just tells you here.
Oh, okay. So he wants me to put the shield in the bunion? Or... Wait, what did...
Try to figure out what the Snake Man wants.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you're telling me I could just treat wounds this whole time? You motherfucker.
Yes, you could absolutely
healer's
treat
tools.
wounds this whole time.
Yeah, but
That's
you
the
see,
point
you
of
can
it.
only do that once every 24 hours to the same person.
Oh yeah, you want more?
I would like some fixing as well.
I'm just leaking.
I'ma try to fix you. I'ma fix
Like,
you right up.
A
You could be just
little
fine,
bit,
baby doll.
a little bit exasperated. Like,
Shit.
get off of the creature.
Hold on, I gotta add trait wounds to
And
my-
Theodore
You just
will
click the
slant his
48.
shield down into that cut, I guess.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me, please.
Will do.
Those are basic actions.
Also, I need to repair my shield.
Okay. You slam down and you manage to, like, not fully sever anything because, I mean, it's a shield, it's a blunt instrument, but you manage to break the spine where that was, and he just kind of grunts and goes right back to carving.
So I got
As,
crit on
you know,
trait
all he
wounds,
has is a
which
kukri. He's not really able
I-
to go through bone very well.
Hey, you get 20 back.
I would like to come over, and as he's doing this, I'm kind of like watching him and seeing how he's handling this thing, to like try and learn a little bit more about the creature itself. But then also, I'll pull out from my equipment. I'll pull out a long tool that I have that can be used as kind of like a hacking tool of some sort, and just hand it over to him to see if he wants to use that instead.
Just kind of looks at it, looks over at you, and goes back to cutting. He's very fond of his kukri.
Okay.
After he gets the front half separated, he flips the back end where the cannonball had gone through, flips that over to one side, and pushes the upper half. He pretty much, like, all he was really able to save is from, like, just before where the crocodile leg started and up. So you've got, like, this half of a creature with a shark face, a seal body, and crocodile legs. It's really weird looking. And he turns and, looking over at you, Jack, because you're the captain, points to the back half. Says, food. Points to the front half. Money.
He nods. That's it. He just nods. He's like sitting down on some barrels as he's like looking at his wounds, and he looks exhausted, but he kind of does like a thumbs up. I get it.
He stands up and looks around at all of you. You lived. Not bad. And he's going to make his way up towards the helm.
I kind of mumble to myself. He talks way more than Skeb said. I'm surprised.
He talks exactly the amount he needs to.
He does, yeah. It's kind of nice.
Oh shit. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I've been better before, but yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
What about you?
Never fought a button yet before.
Never even heard of that thing. It's crazy.
I don't think any of us have.
I
It was a good test. It was a good test.
I read about it in a book just yesterday. I didn't even think it was real.
I don't read, so. Okay, so let's assess. And gathers everybody up. So what did we do wrong?
Well, I was up on the rafters, kind of unable to move while we were in the middle of combat.
That's not exactly something you did wrong.
Alright, well, we were caught in combat because no one saw it coming. Whose job was it to tell us if something was coming?
Marina. We're gonna have to have.
She's like, oh, it was? I didn't know.
Okay, but you guys didn't see what Peach was doing. You guys should have seen it. He was dancing.
And it's just Peach doing the crab rave dance, except as a lizard. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Apricot, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Can you see, how far do you see down the horizon?
Make a perception check.
Really good.
Pretty damn good.
Alright,
Pretty good.
you're going up there from now on.
Okay.
As you climb up.
And you see over the banister.
If anything, we'll get him like a series
little
of
step
boxes.
stool.
No, a series of boxes that he can run around.
It's hilarious.
You climb up into the crow's nest and then climb up onto your little box shelf.
Alright.
Only a foot shorter than the halfling. Leave me alone.
Yeah, but most of that is hair.
Next thing. Diamond.
Yeah.
This isn't exactly something you did wrong, but I'm guessing you're not good in close quarters.
Oh, I mean, I'm not bad. I just prefer my bow. But I mean, I can always use these, and I'll, because I have my bow strapped now. I pull out a rapier and a dagger in both hands. I just, I usually do better from far away.
Nodding. I'm guessing you're, what, something like light infantry, scout maybe, or something like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Mostly scout.
Alright. This time it wasn't your fault, but you engaged last.
Okay, I can do that. Just so you know, though, I seem to do pretty good if I can hit people when they're not ready for it. So maybe if we get the jump on people, I can go first.
Again, I get it. You didn't do anything wrong. But if we're again engaged on, you engage last.
Actually,
You got it, boss.
Might be able to make some bombs that would help you with that. Make it so that people can't see you specifically. Actually.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Take a little tinkering, but nothing I can't figure out.
Yeah,
Then
anything I can do to help.
Finally looks at Theo. Do you use a weapon?
He points to the boss, the heavy metal boss in the center of his shield. The only weapon I need.
You just smash things with the shield, huh? Alright.
What about me? What can I do better?
I mean, you did pretty alright.
You see his pupils.
I
turn
think
to
I'd
stars.
prefer if you were more attentive to the potions, but at the same time, I know you also throw them at people and make stuff explode, so maybe do that more?
I shall throw. Do any of you know, there's a quote from Destiny 2 a lot of people seem to know. There's a guy named Shackles, and he says at the end of a PvP match, he says, "Did you think about it? Did you throw as many grenades as you could? Really think about it. Did you throw enough grenades?" I'll throw all of the grenades. The what? The bombs.
Okay. I am gonna have to talk to Karina about this pistol she's holding. Because it really, really does not suit her. Anyhow. Good job, everybody. No one died. Honestly, that's better than I can say for a lot of days, and I prefer it that way. Get some rest, and then we'll see what Viz wants us to do next.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could have been worse, so can't complain.
Exactly. Count the small things. It's gonna be a lifesaver when you're out on the sea.
This isn't the open sea yet. As he gets a little queasy.
We're about a mile off the shore, kid. You're gonna have to. And he just starts laughing.
We get to see the dolphins.
Okay.
Stomach got you rocking.
I think I lost my stomach over the side, actually, but we'll figure it out.
It's out there somewhere.
It's floating. That's why I almost died.
Watch the horizon. I heard that helps.
I'll try anything once.
No, you won't.
Oh.
All right, take a break, everybody. And he sits back and starts cleaning his sword.
You all feel the ship starting to turn, making its way back to town. And Vis comes back down, and he sits next to you, Jack, and in like a weird, like, kind of the squat, like the Russian style, like squatting.
Yeah.
With his knees out to the sides.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of like nods. Good, Captain. And takes a step forward and lifts the hatch to the ballast. I remembered the word finally, by the way. It's a hatch. Lifts the hatch to the ballast and just kind of like slithers back down into the water.
Mm-hmm.
While we're on the way back, Simon will, having heard this say, like, demonstrate food versus trophy, so to say, will get to work at kind of trying to butcher some of the meat that's salvageable and try and help us like section it off so we can prepare it for food later.
Diamond, where's your dog?
Well, he's just below deck. I didn't think that he needed to be out here, but
No, it's fine. I was just making sure everything was all right.
He's been down there chilling with this the whole time.
That dog wasn't for eating.
oh god.
No.
I was just making sure the dog was still around. I didn't see him out here or anything, so.
Yeah,
Alright.
no, I usually keep him away. I just mostly like his company every now and then and to ride him around.
Yeah. You're both gonna have to get used to the sea, so take him up deck every once in a while.
Yeah, it's pretty smart actually, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. And he gets all 15 minutes or however long.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna keep drawing my map.
yeah, for anybody who has been injured, have you already been treated? Is there anybody that is not immune?
Wait, I have been treated already by him, haven't I?
Yep.
Where do
Yeah, you got only 4 out of my treatment.
I need to get...
Yep.
Where is it immune? Is it where it says immune? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay, cool. I just need to put that on.
Oh,
that's
put that
fancy.
on too. That's
It's
smart.
once per hour.
Oh,
Mhm.
shoot.
Yeah, it's once per hour.
It's not going to become relevant too often, but it's nice to throw that on there just so I can see it for like
Mhm.
moments like
Smart.
this, where you have an opportunity to go through and heal anybody who hasn't already been treated.
I got a crit healing on someone. Oh, it was apricot.
Very nice.
I don't know how that translates to a plant.
And Theodore,
You just push more dirt in it.
I found one of his succulent leaves and I hit the sticky thing on it and I just put it back on where it detached.
Theodore will, after using lay on hands on himself a little while ago, he will take another few minutes as he's standing at the helm, just take a few minutes to treat himself a little more, wrap some bandages around the wounds, change out the bloody ones as they're going along as his refocus action.
Okay.
Oh. I got a text message.
Well, using the 26 perception from earlier, as you all make good headway back to town, Apricot kind of sitting up on the like you're in the crow's nest, but you're sitting on the wall.
I put dirt out everywhere. I got boxes up. I got a fort.
Yeah. You get up to the point where you can see over the edge there, and you look out, and off in the distance, the way you all are heading, smoke. Thick, black smoke.
Like someone's
Like-
signaling smoke, or like something's on fire smoke?
Like something's on
It's
fire.
black,
smoke.
so it's definitely
Well,
someone. It's
I guess in
burning
either
smoke.
case, something is on fire.
But yeah,
Are we heading towards it or are we turning away?
Towards it! Come on, let's go.
I was asking the captain.
What was it pointed at, or
I
where
was
is it
making
from?
a suggestion.
the village.
Where we just came from?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, we're not gonna get paid, are we?
Well,
You
that
just
really
see Solus
sucks.
hanging over the bow of the ship going, come on, let's go, fire, fire.
No,
rock.
listen.
Solus the
All right.
pyromaniac.
There's a lot of smoke.
Gonna bang on the hatch. Vaz, you might want to come see this.
Simon's gonna run around and start loading all the cannons just in case.
Smart. Yeah. He comes up and he climbs up into the crow's nest. Get out of the way, Karina. Get out of the way, Karina.
Get out of here!
Fucking throws her off the crow's nest.
Just gets kicked out. Classic anime style, so it's like she's in the air for a brief moment. And then she falls and Peach sits there for a brief moment and falls with her.
And he climbs up and he begins looking out next to you, Apricot. And it takes him a moment longer to notice it. But as soon as he does, he just kind of drops into that kneeling sitting position. And you hear what could best be described as something between a huff and a half sob as he makes some kind of it's definitely a noise of discontent, but it's hard to place exactly what it is, as he just kind of slumps into the crow's nest. And unless there's any changes to the plans, I think that's where we're going to leave it for this week. A little bit of an early one. That's it, because I don't have the map of the village on fire saved and loaded yet. It was too big, and it didn't want to go in, so I have to fiddle with it.
That's fine.
I want to go
How
play
dare.
with the
I know.
fire.
Boy.
I know. But
Did we hit level 2?
if I can make it work, y'all are going to get a map of that same town in a
That thing should
roaring
have been
blaze.
worth a lot
It's
of
going to be beautiful.
experience.
Did we hit level
That
2 though?
X-Fizz from that son of a bitch who was fucking one-shotting literally everyone.
yeah,
Oh, how long did it take for us to get to the smoking part?
about 10 minutes.
Okay,
The
it
bunyip
wasn't that long.
for you all was a severe encounter. Should be
I'd certainly call that
180?
severe, at least.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Not
wait,
retaining
Yep.
not getting
No, sorry,
damaged at all.
160. That was 160 experience from that singular creature.
So 280.
Oh, wow.
That's not bad.
That's a big boy. That's a big boy.
So
We're at 280 at this
Yeah.
point?
Yeah.
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 Also, I don't have my shield because it is broken at the moment.
Actually, sorry, 380 because completing your crew orientation and returning to village would be a story marker. So
So that's
380.
okay.
Oh, we're progressing.
So you're saying we got 100 from that?
100 story XP and 180 from the or 160 from the bunyip.
Okay. So 380.
Your shield's completely broken?
So it's got 10 HP, so it's at its broken threshold.
I thought it was
Yeah.
at 9. I thought you got hit for 9.
Yeah, but oh wait, did I not repair it from last time? I don't think I repaired it from last time.
How do you repair a shield?
You need a
It's just
repair kit.
A repair kit?
Is it a?
Yeah.
Or isn't it a crafting roll?
I feel like it would be a.
It's both.
You
skill
need the
action.
repair kit to make the crafting roll.
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
a repair kit, and you spend 10 minutes
How much
attempting
is
to
the
fix a
repair kit?
damage item.
So it's not bad, but yeah, you need the repair kit for it.
Because he would have.
I will say you've been given 2 opportunities to go to like the general goods store and all of that. So if you would like to have purchased one, you
Yeah.
can. And same apricot for your the material component pouch. If you would like to remove the gold, you could have gone and bought one of those.
Yeah, why not?
There's no reason for you guys not to have it.
Yeah. So if you'd like to try and repair your shield, you did have the 10 minutes leading up to while you were sailing back. You'd like to go ahead and make that crafting check. And it's usually the same DC to repair as it is to craft. Ruben, what would the DC to craft an item be? You've been looking into this.
So it depends on the level of the item.
Uh-huh.
You're asking for the repair DC?
It shows.
The repair DC. Oh,
Oh, it shows, yeah.
Oh,
well, that's fancy.
Yeah, so there's an option.
Oh, that's cool.
To
That's
make
awesome.
an item depends on the.
Or to repair,
It's
at
just you
least.
go
Yeah.
to the air. For future reference, if you need to look up the DC for making an item straight up, just go to the earn income table and look for the level of the item.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah,
it's just
the craft or the repair DC is usually the same as the craft DC. That's why I ask.
So how long do we have between us finishing the fight and the smoke?
You've been sailing for about 10 minutes. It's probably going to take another 15 minutes to get in. So, total of 25.
You could try again. Try again.
Yeah.
So what's the level?
Or you could give it to somebody else who knows how to craft.
Also,
I
fair.
don't know how to-
I know how to craft.
Can you try and repair my shield?
I have a lot of bonuses to crafting as well, at least for alchemical.
Do you have the repair kit? Do you have a repair kit?
You could just give him
I-
yours.
Yeah, you could just give me yours. I don't have one.
Yeah,
specifically.
I'll give you mine because it also puts me over my encumbrance.
Ah,
I can work on. I
that's a
wasn't
bad
doing
day.
anything. I wasn't working anything on the way back, so I should be able to.
All right, so just throw a repair kit into your inventory, and I will pay the gold.
Yeah.
For it.
Fuck. Sorry, man. Oh, well, you know what? Fuck it. It's the end of the session. We're gonna use my hero point on that.
All right.
No, sorry, man. It wasn't meant to be.
Damn.
Was it?
What's
meant
the DC for it though?
It should
14.
be 15, I think.
14.
14.
Item level
Oh, yeah, it
0.
really wasn't meant to be. Unless someone wanted to aid me on it.
I would have been
Yeah.
trying.
I'll
to
give you
aid.
some guidance.
I would have
Okay.
certainly
Oh,
been
Okay.
aiding.
guidance works.
Guidance would have done it. Guidance is a +1, right?
Uh,
Guidance
I-
would have
I-
done it.
Yeah.
Alright,
I think for the future, we
alright. You gotta put the thing in there.
Well, I'm not used to
It's
shields.
gotta go there.
The square peg goes in the round hole, of course.
So
Why wouldn't it?
You know
That's
where
right,
the round
the
peg
square
goes?
hole.
The square hole.
Oh,
And
no.
of course, for future
Where do
Oh.
we
reference,
put
you
the
would have specified
rectangle
this
piece?
before the check.
That's
so the key is
right,
right.
the
Connor.
square hole.
Connor, how could you?
What?
You
What?
caught the Snorlax and you didn't say anything.
Oh, I
let
did?
You let me miss a Snorlax.
I guess he's gonna die.
I'm sorry.
person.
I hope you didn't like Theo.
It was an omen, really, Connor.
I'm
You
sorry, I
didn't
didn't
start
realize.
That's a big deal, man.
Yeah.
That's a big bloody deal. That's a Snorlax.
A big
sorry.
deal.
You're
A
happy.
big deal.
I hope
But,
you're happy with your tower shield.
However, I will be right back. I'm gonna say my farewells and find someone to send it off to. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I'm the
sorry,
only
Connor.
one
I
watching
usually
the
do
stream
better
right
at
now.
checks. Oh, that's right, because I
Okay.
gave away
Who's
one of
online?
my
Let's
intelligence.
see.
It would have
Yeah,
been
so
7.
you get 5 HP back from your
Um,
on your shield.
Patch Media. Who are you?
I think it's 5 HP when you repair.
Ads and stuff.
Can try it.
Let me
I'll
see.
say. Well, here we'll just do
It's
this.
someone that I'm following. I want to make sure that I don't remember
So
them.
it's
though.
2d6
I want to make sure that
damage.
they're like,
No. That's if you failed. Roll again.
not gonna be
Oh shoot.
anything crazy. If these ads would go
Roll
away,
until
that
you
would be
get
great.
until you get an actual. My God! Stop.
You know what?
The other
Keep
way.
going.
We're just gonna go.
Hey, you know what? I'm adding myself a 19 plus
There we go.
19 circumstance bonus.
Go ahead and send them over. It looks like they are playing
You
Valorant.
still can fail.
So
I still
enjoy a little bit of shooters. 'Cause we don't
Damn
You want
really
it.
to
do
quit
that
trying
here
to
very
cheat?
often.
Just do it. Just do it, Connor.
Big Patch Media.
We don't want a critical success.
Yeah.
Stop adding the plus to 19. It's too high.
But with that, I hope you enjoyed. As always, we'll be here doing the same
5 is
shit
enough.
next week. And next week should be fun because now you get to
There you
sit
go.
in on
5
a
hit
pirate
points.
raid. So it's
Okay.
gonna be a good time. I'll see you then.
Restore 5 hit points to your item.
I have
Oh,
a
boy.
question.